Then I don't know, later today I might just play Smash or something.
Down for some Halo or Valorant, but if I don't, it's probably because I'm playing this and Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, in my head, I'm probably gonna stream all day, and if I don't stream all day, I'm gonna just stream later in the night again, probably. We'll see though, because I probably only have another couple hours of this playthrough to go. After Arendelle, yeah, after Arendelle, no other world should really take me a long time at all. Not really, actually. Maybe Pirates. I don't know how fast Pirates is going to be with me being not leveled up. Hi everyone, by the way. Welcome to the stream. I've just been talking. What's good, Rose? What's good, Buff? What's good, Xavier? What's good, Gaming Trogue? What's good, Alex? Hi, Zoran. Hi, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I told you guys yesterday I was probably going to stream. I might just stream a lot today anyways. I mean, I know people are busy. I mean, I always say during my live streams, if you got something to do, you got something to do. Like, live streams, I archive all of them for a reason. It's for the people who can, like, go back or aren't able to make it to every stream. I think that's the convenience about YouTube, you know? But I'm probably going to be streaming a lot today, mostly because I don't know, I don't really have anyone here today, and a lot of my friends are going to be gone likely today as well, so I'm just going to be chilling with you guys, I guess. George's one of the few people who's eaten already. He did his Thanksgiving. He probably has stuff to do later though as well.
I have no idea, but probably not.
But
please, I know you're in there.
42 million in one day. That Mr. Beast Squid Game.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's crazy. Imagine getting to that point on YouTube. Like that, like those are actually like unforeseen like numbers on the platform. Like those are like music video numbers basically. Yeah, I feel like even music videos don't be getting that much sometimes.
Hey, this is
Hi,
definitely
Zenos.
Different.
Wait, why did I press the?
this cozy or snug? I'm gonna go with snug.
I know a lot of people who really hate this for some reason. Like I'm not. Like I don't think this is that jarring. I guess. Well, no. I think some people found it like hard or annoying. But I played the entirety of K3 with headphones, so it was easy for me to tell where Olaf was. I don't think I've ever played this game without headphones. Have I? No, I have. When I go to like other people's houses and stuff. What's randomized? Oh, I still have Critics mod on. The only thing randomized is the chest. I would have it in the title. I should have it in the title actually, but title's too long. That's the reason Simba's taking a little bit. Hey, started watching the Frozen Cavern. He's kind of awesome, not gonna lie. Oh yeah. Why do you think I'm friends with him?
The GOAT.
Cavern, like, I tell Cavern this often, and other friends and stuff, but Cavern's actually like one of like my biggest inspirations on YouTube. I think we met Cavern through like, didn't we meet Cavern through like that podcast? I think. I forget what that podcast was. The Foretellers podcast thing we did when we first met. Or that you guys did. I kind of got added on to that.
Oh crap! I forgot that thing existed. But I think yeah, that's where we met him.
Yeah.
That was some cringe I didn't think about remembering today.
Hey, bro, that's what Thanksgiving does. It makes you remember the good old times. Bad times and all.
When families around the table bring up your worst moments for a laugh, bro. The freaking pain, bro.
Bro, during Thanksgivings, my family just usually bring like, well, okay, when we do have like those family get-togethers, they're not always Thanksgiving get-togethers, but everyone always makes fun of how high my voice was when I was a kid.
Pretty messed up.
And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty violent. I definitely fought everyone else who made fun of me for my voice, or I would think about fighting them, but family, I couldn't do none. So
We better skedaddle.
don't be like me though and be that sensitive. I grew out of it though. That was just kid me. Like I was very insecure about my voice.
See, I'm insecure about mine, except in the opposite direction.
How's your friend sound like Zemnis but tired? That's probably an example.
Nothing ever gets you.
That's literally
That's probably an example. Jordan has
Jordan
the opposite thing I do. He like everyone gets on him. Well, no one really gets on. When everyone says like when people say my voice is squeaky, they're like making fun of me for my voice being squeaky. Jordan definitely Jordan told me he got messed with in the past for that, but like for in that situation, for example, like everyone loves Zemnis's voice. It is like a more of a shock at how deep your voice is, rather than like oh, why is your voice so deep?
I guess I just don't like attention being brought to it, if that makes sense.
I get ya. Hey, bro. That's why you want to be the #1 villain voice actor.
All right.
They need you.
I'll do that though. I'll freaking do that. Give me a freaking voice acting role. Let me play a bad guy. I don't know what it is about villains, but like maybe it's my evil side. But like, bro,
It's the RPG
sounds
side
like-
of you, because you find RPG villains so cool.
they are. I don't make the rules, man.
Definitely missing most of these chests right now.
Finally.
You shall go.
We're both doing the same exact thing, just different games.
Yo, hi Mira, hi KG. I'm probably gonna play some Smash later, by the way, if you guys are interested in that. My voice is not as deep as it should probably be, but I'm so thankful for that. Honestly, that's like one of the main things I would be. Like I said, that's one of the main things that I'm insecure about a little bit, my voice. But I think content creation has made me be a lot more forgiving of my voice. And also accept it a lot more. I used to think that would be like the one thing people would hate me for in content creation. And it wasn't just my voice. I also had a list on top of having like this voice, you know? And it used to be way worse. Like, shoot, Jordan and Jay, when they first met me, like, I was a Call of Duty kid, so.
It used to be a lot worse, but I mean.
Then they never hated me for it, at least.
Or I hate you over something like that.
Cause,
Like,
bro,
that was stupid.
I got made fun of for it. You know how it goes.
I'll never forget. I'll always say this. Freaking middle school is like the worst time in life, bro. Everything after that, it gets better because, like, especially like with bullying, man, middle school is just the worst.
It's weird, cause like honestly, I enjoy middle school more than high school, but that's due to like quite a few other factors. I do think high school is like way more mature, and I was able to be myself more in high school, right? But it's a lot of outside factors of high school that made high school worse.
I feel that some of the outside sources kind of don't really let you enjoy what you normally, would be able to. Definitely missing some chests around here.
This form is so broken. This is literally like an infinite form.
I wasted all that food. I could have just used this freaking thing.
Rock stops the fear of fortune. I think it's broken, but honestly, I do like it. It's cool. Definitely needs to be balanced though.
Hello.
Hi Yaya. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey bro, Yaya, can you mail me some of that mac and cheese, bro?
Bro.
And that ham, bro.
I saw that junk on Twitter. Yaya can cook, bro.
No,
Yaya,
look,
chef.
No, I'm not. It's
Iron
just.
Chef Yaya.
Nah, bro. Hey, bro. That's
too much.
nah, bro. That's literally how I found you. That's how I. That's the first video I watched from you. It was cooking with Yaya. You're making chicken rings.
Oh my gosh.
That was how you found Yaya? No.
Well, I don't know if I watched him beforehand, but I'm pretty sure that's the first video that like stood out to me. I remember.
Bro, he hit me up.
Hit him up for a Dragon Ball collab, cause like you're always just lurking, you're always lurking in my streams or lurking in like some Discord calls and stuff. And I was like, dang, does he want to talk, bro? And I just talked to him. I realized we had similar interests. Like, alright, we talked to y'all. Let me collab with him. Let's do a Dragon Ball Super thing. And we were definitely right about that entire Super collab.
No.
That's the funny part. We predicted the whole ending. Bro, I'm about to do the Dragon Ball Heroes thing. Why is there a wall there? I did not pay attention to what I got from that chest. What did I get from that chest?
He hit me one time. He had a freaking royal halberd. I hate everything.
Jordan's over doing a Breath of the Wild randomizer. I might do that one of these days. Like that might get me to stream some Zelda again.
The fact that these randomizers kind of came out at the same time is funny.
Yeah, well mine isn't done, the KH3 one. But by the way, if you guys want to support the creators of this, you can type !rando in the chat and you know, get in on that. They are going to be posting many updates to the randomizer, which might be out like end this year, beginning next year. We'll see. They're taking their time. These mods don't just get done, you know, at the snap of a finger. There's a lot of communication, lots of discussion. And I'm sure same went for that Breath of the Wild mod. Lots of passionate fans making these mods out there. Go support them.
As a programming student, I can definitely vouch for how much work these things take, because you gotta get these games and rework their codes and, you know, displace, you know, where a lot of these things would normally happen at. Sometimes you have to outright cut things because it wouldn't work right without it. Like for Breath of the Wild, they had to rework the requirements to beat the game in order for it to actually work out.
Yeah. But I can tell you from what Waters told me in the stream last night, and a little bit when I DM'd him in Critic as well. Things that are planned to be randomized in this randomizer. Off rip. Okay, so off rip, what was planned to be randomized? Lucky emblems, events, chest, and keyblades and whatnot, stats and stuff in the beginning. So there will be randomizers. You'll just start with random stats. So yeah, look forward to that. Okay, so we're about to fight. So everyone hates this boss, right? Well, not everyone, but a lot of people. This boss is infamous. I'll say that this boss is infamous for being from what a lot of people would say is one of the hardest bosses in the game. A lot of people struggle with this boss, and mostly because of a few defining factors. One, people do not pay attention to the little wolf thingies in the bosses. They actually benefit you in this fight. They're not things to be super scared of and run away from. They're actually very easy to deal with. And I can easily tell you how. One, the wolves in this fight, this boss in particular, similar to all the other enemies in Frozen, is extremely weak to fire. So Simba, Firaga, extremely good on this fight. Extremely good on this fight. Another thing, the wolves actually give you focus gauge and shot lock ever after Ring Supreme in this fight. I'll just say that. If you don't use ever after on this fight, that's probably why you're having a lot of trouble. Like literally, ever after demolishes this boss.
Ancient. Oh, ooh.
I was almost able to max out this Keyblade because of that. That is insane. Hold on, can I synthesize a Wellspring Gem? Oh, I must be able to. Wait, gems are over here. Wellspring Gem. Nope, 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 nope. Side space. All right. We have a. Let's buy food. Honestly, I'm on regular crit. I'm not on level 1, so I shouldn't be stressing over it this much at all.
Okay, let's.
A happy Thanksgiving. Live to draw. Alright. What is your guys' greatest Thanksgiving memory, if you have one?
Honestly, today's. That food was good.
I feel like if you grow up more, you start appreciating the food a lot more. Your taste buds develop.
Yeah, and I actually helped cook this time.
Yeah. I helped cook for the first time in last year's Thanksgiving. It was nice.
I was more of an eater than a.
I'm more of a is the food done type of person.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a food.
do I want to run? Okay, I want to run one elixir. I'm gonna run one high refocuser and 2 ethers. I think that's gonna be good. I don't know if I need these high ethers at all, so I'm gonna just use them. All right, we're gonna save.
I'm cooking up some in this game.
All right, guys. So, am I gonna first try this, or am I going to fail like I always do? I don't fail. I think I do school pretty quickly a lot of the time nowadays. In 2019, we used to spend hours on school, but what's randomized in Sonic Adventure? Like, it's hard for me to imagine what's like randomized in Sonic games. That's probably because of my lack of experience with 3D Sonic. Aside from like Adventure and what else have I played? Adventure 1, 2, Colors, Generations. That's mostly what I've played in regards to
I've played all the 3D Sonic games, and I don't know what its adventure randomizer would be like. I mean, I guess you could randomize the stages, you know, or maybe displace the characters.
Yeah.
But I don't see how that would.
Oh, randomizing characters would be interesting, but that might not function.
The way it works, the way the Sonic Adventure randomizer works is literally the item boxes and placements are different and the characters change out. So sometimes you will have to restart because they'll give you like Sonic on a tail stage or like give you like Amy on a knuckle stage. Other than that, that's it.
Okay, guys, the storm's died down. Gorge, I hope Anna and Elsa are okay.
Dude, that's 2 dubious food in a row, bro.
Yeah, Ricardo, I don't really understand the joke you're making, but don't do that. I don't understand why you're doing that.
Second time, you got one more chance, homeboy.
Yeah, I'm gonna verbally warn you because I know sometimes just deleting a message is like it gives no context, but you should put 2 and 2 together. Alright, this boss is free. Watch this. What the heck can my camera do? Come on, wait. Oh, I didn't do the shortcut.
Waited spent way too long in this Great Plateau.
Get my refocusers back. Alright, this is like the main annoying part of the fight, in my opinion. Come on. Use that high ether for this specifically. Now, this phase, I literally get all my shot lock back without even having to use a refocuser. Have you guys ever done the finisher to Simba here instead of doing the situation command, the event, and then losing? This seems wrong. Hi, I just want to say I love your videos. I usually watch them after work and they're always fun and interesting. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for not uploading as much recently, but I really appreciate that you like my videos. It's nice that you can come home to them. That's literally the reason I make them. People can just have some cozy to come home to or wake up to or whatever. That means a lot. I wonder if characters can be randomized in KH3. That would be fun. That sounds like so much fun, actually.
Dude, randomizers are so fun, bro. You never know what to expect. This is the first time I'm playing a randomizer in quite a while, so it's just like, dude.
Probably on Pokemon ones, right? I feel like most people have
I played tons of
Oh my gosh, bro. It DM'd again. That irritated me. I should have won. I should have won there.
Simba. Stone.
I'm still low on MP. Yes, I am.
I already got Daruk's weapon.
Screw it. We're gonna use the elixir.
What's that? Savage line elbow. Come on, game. You can't keep spoiling me like this. Gonna make me blush.
So this is supposed to be Elsa's transformation to as the villain. Nope, that's a theory.
A fair.
There was a lot of misconceptions about what exactly was cut content frozen. Literally, most of the cut content people theorize about is just off of like a few out of bounds areas we've seen. And when I say a few, I mean one.
Nice elbow.
See, that boss was easy. I don't even think I physical attacked it. Like, I barely physical attacked it once. Alright, now we are going to we could go to Pirates next, but I kinda want Firaga. Nah, that don't matter actually. That literally doesn't matter. Almost done with the game. Alright, you guys ready for the guaranteed lag spike? I wonder if this lag spike... I forget if this lag spike happens on PC too. After you get out of this little tube here, there's always a lag spike. Nope. Nice. Ah! Maybe it's not in the 2. Maybe it's at the beginning. Forget. And the reason I'm using this ship is because it's obnoxiously fast. The only thing that has ever been said about the Frozen World in KH3 after the game came out is that Frozen, or slightly before, is that Frozen had the most restrictions. That's literally it. We don't know to what extent, what those restrictions were, anything. That's all that was said. Everything else is made up or theorized. I don't have Blizzard equipped.
We better get rid of them quick. Who's shooting at us?
I got hit.
Some more.
I suck. Oh! I thought they were about to kill me.
That's who's doing this.
Why are they running at half the FPS? No, these enemies are free. I try to get a form. Picture is a very cool game. It is. I love this game. Best video game. Or one of the. I'm surprised I'm one of your first KH streamers. I don't know if you're on Twitch too often, but on YouTube, definitely not that many of them. There are not that many of us over on the YouTube side of things. Thought about switching over to Twitch once in the past, but I don't think I have any motivation to anymore nowadays. Unless like Twitch, I don't know. Unless Twitch does something like just crazy that makes you switch to it, I have no motivation to.
Jack said to head for
I'm a
the
YouTube
island
guy.
straight in front of us. There's heartless on those ships.
Ready the cannons.
Ah. I do way more damage on this. But I'm doing good, Sora. I'm pretty good. Now for what I think is one of the worst fights in the Kingdom Hearts series. I do not like this fight. I think this fight's big whack. Big whack. The reason this fight sucks is because of off-screen enemies hitting you. But you can deal with this, just annoying. Whenever they spawn, they're always spinning. They always spin after you, so you just gotta... Honestly, this fight, kinda nowadays, just listening to audio cues. I got a Koopa coin. This fight is alright. Reminds you of the boss of Mulan. Not to me. You're not forced into a gimmick in the Mulan fight. But if you enjoy this fight, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Definitely it's not for me. Oh, I think this boss is worse than Ruler of the Sky. I'd rather fight Ruler of the Sky than this boss. Bro, and that's what I mean. That's literally what I mean. How was I going to see this? I didn't even hear an audio cue for that. I might have heard one faintly, just ever so faintly. Even, it don't matter what level I'm at in this fight. I could be on crit, I could be on beginner. I don't care about beginner, but I could be on crit, I could be on level 1. This fight's whack. So long, too. That was scary. I didn't do as much damage to me as I would expect, though. You got this. That was a frame trap. Remember, the first time I did this fight, the Black Pearl got destroyed. I didn't understand what I was supposed to do. I thought I was supposed to kill the Heartless. Should be it. A little lengthy, but it is what it is. There we go. Alright, we beat the boss. Very happy with that.
Take this.
How do you guys feel about this world, by the way? Like, what would you like score it? These cutscenes are freaking ridiculous in this world. They are so good. So good. Like, this is the most beautiful world in the game, for sure.
Nice.
What mode am I playing this on? Oh, this always crit. I only play critter level 1. I typically only play level 1, but since I'm testing out this chest randomizer from Water Cage, you should check out, my bad, in the description, and by typing !rando in the chat. I decided to do crit today, which is honestly, I think crit's pretty easy in this game, but that's only because I've done it so much, or I'm used to a harder difficulty. Nice, Donald. Now we have I should have switched keylists for coming under here. Oh, can I? Another Panacea, AP boost, not bad. I gotta change this keyblade. Change that to ever after. And do I even want to keep Hero's Origin? I'll keep it. Chaos Anklet. Okay. Oh yeah, I wonder if I'll get Ariel in this chest here. Oh, if I don't get Ariel, that's about to be rough.
Maybe you can clear them away from a distance.
I don't typically go this route. Nice. Whoa, my camera. Hello? Alright guys, I don't like this boss either. After this though, the world gets great. Least favorite world in the game. Honestly, this was my least favorite world in the game at one point. I don't have whatever. This was my least favorite world in the game at one point, but when I replayed, definitely grew fond of this world. I have to actually fight this thing. think I guarded too early. I barely dodged that. Yeah, I saw that coming. We needed to redo some things anyways there. But what makes you guys not like this world as much? I can figure why. It's probably like the traditional boat combat and stuff, I'd imagine, right? Everything's given to the best KH tuber. I don't know if I'm the best, but I try to be. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Actually, don't really need. Yeah, I'm gonna just use the Mega Ethers. Mega Ethers act as high Ethers, right? What's my stats looking like? I know I'm a little underleveled. Doesn't really matter that much though in this game. I have 36 strength, 49 magic. I think I'm at the damage floor for this world. I don't dislike the crabs. Yeah, I think the issue with this world and the story playthrough is they don't enforce you to like explore at all. There's actually only one opportunity to explore the other islands, but I guess maybe they meant it for post game. Which if that was their intention, that's fine. But I think it would have been nice to have that like in the actual story playthrough, personally. Why'd I let that happen? Dang it, dude. I can just block. I'm trying to run away. Yeah. I wanted to equip more ethers. Alright, should be dead now. There we go. I don't think being excited for the end game stuff is a flaw in the world. Maybe a fault on pacing, perhaps, but I don't even think that. I do understand that though. Like, I think a world like this and San Fran being pushed late into the game, where like you just want to see the Keyblade War. You're so excited for that because they built up so much hype for that throughout the years. It kind of has a negative effect on the Disney World for the player a little bit. But I don't think that should actually take away from the world. That's more of a like mindset thing. It's like I didn't like, honestly, that is what kind of affected me with San Fran and Pirates. I didn't like those worlds initially as much because of exactly what you said. But revisiting, and I already know what happens at the end of the game. It's like that doesn't have much effect on me at all. I was able to like go back and appreciate this world for a lot more. I think it's neat. What are my top 3 worlds in this game?
I'll say.
She's got nothing on the pill.
Kingdom Corona is obviously number 1.
Aww.
Toy Box was probably number 2, and number 3 what would number 3 be? I don't know. Number 3 is hard. I mean, I genuinely like all the worlds in this game, but number 3 might be Monstropolis. Especially combat-wise. I think Monstropolis is really fun combat-wise.
First one to Port Royal wins.
And I say we make it interesting. Let's try those cannons.
Cannons! Go!
Oh my gosh.
We gotta stay away from those.
Go!
I've actually lost this race a few times.
Get him!
Good, mate.
Full speed! Cannons! Cannons!
Good, mate.
Fire! Full speed!
That's it. Don't let up now.
Go, go, go!
Look alive, Sora. Can't you get any more speed out of
Ends
her?
here.
My first death in my playthrough was when was it?
Right on our stern.
I know it wasn't this world. I don't think it was this world. I think it was I think my first death was in this Animators fight.
Take this. Let's do this. We've got 'em now.
I grew to like the ship combat a lot. I used to not like the ship combat.
Cannons. Fire. Slam, Sora. Hear my call. We've got 'em now.
Well done, mate.
Get 'em. Get 'em. Get 'em.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Look at them DMing. Why is this fight taking so long?
Take this.
I think they do take more damage in certain parts of the ship.
Take this. Fire. They can still hurt us if we don't sink. Hear my call. Keep going, Sora.
They're already dead, Sora, stop. Oh yeah, this fight. Oh, I don't. Dang, hold on, I do not have anything prepared for this.
Later.
What was everyone's first death in KH3 in their first playthrough?
Gotcha.
I think mine was in the underwater segment. Max out swords in Smash? Oh yes, every day.
There.
I tried to cancel. I tried to cancel. That's okay. That gives me an opportunity to fix this a little bit. I'll run one elixir for this fight. And a bunch of ethers. Or definitely Simba spamming. I did have Hero's Origin on. What wasn't I switching to? Was I switching too fast? I died quite a few times in my crit playthroughs. I still did it in like one night. What do you think, Cage 3 doesn't feel like a Cage game?
Fireball! Yeah. Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. Whoa. Ha. Yeah. 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 Back at you. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Ha. Go. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Whoa. Ha. So long. Yeah. Go. Ha. Ah. Back off. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Take this.
There we go. Did I miss playing with the Gambler Nobodies? I don't miss it, because I could just play Cage too. I don't know. Like, for me, I mean, there's certain things I miss, but like, things like reaction commands, like I'm fine with those being in Cage. Like, it's not something I necessarily need in every Cage game. I love them for sure, and I love situation commands. I love Keyblade transformations. Even with Keyblade transformations, I wouldn't really say I need them in every Cage game. I'd like to have things like drive forms and Keyblade transformations and summons and stuff, but every Cage game really does something like different for the franchise, and if I want to deal with reaction commands, I mean, I could just play Cage too. That's my brain at least, though. Because it's like, it's probably because like I have just as much fun playing Cage 2 nowadays as I did back then. Debatably more. So it's like, I know with some other games, it's like, dang, I really wish I could see this game in like a modern graphic style or something. Like, some people are like that with Cage 1. Like, it's hard for me to go back to Cage 1. Cage 1 for me is, I love Cage 1. That's a pretty easy game to go back to. There's some things where it's like, okay, I wish this was better or that was better, but that's still my third favorite video game, like, ever. Like, that's still a top 3 video game for me. So that game, if I want to experience something in Cage 1, I have no problem just going back and playing it, because it's still just as fun to me nowadays. No, that's another chest in this world. I got it here. There's a lucky emblem around here. I don't think I missed any on the ship, right? This arrow is dropping FPS for me. This arrow always drops FPS for me. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad on your guys' end.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here.
Right now I'm just looking for chests, so I'm taking my time.
Don't think we've explored the fort yet.
I don't think I've ever seen that zoom in before. How many times have I played through Cage 3? Dozens. Like, I've actually lost count at this point. Because when the game first came out, this was probably one of the only Cage games we played that year. I think we did a couple other playthroughs, like Cage 2 and whatnot, but this was one of the only Cage games we did that year. And this is this is just another playthrough. We started this playthrough yesterday. Already this far in. Yeah, reaction commands are definitely cool. Like I think reaction commands have a lot of benefits. Like they are things I don't know. Let me rephrase myself from what I said earlier. I would like some things to return, but like it's not like I need this or that. Maybe I want them to so bad that I need it, but like I don't actually like something better or cooler could easily replace it for me. Lucky I'm back. Here. Welcome back. What's up?
Sorry, I had to help family.
Nah, you get it. Is there a chest under here?
Oh, whoa, stone talus.
Mega potion. I stream on Twitch? Nah, I don't. I'm not a big fan of Twitch. How many of you in the chat prefer Twitch as a streaming platform? How many of you prefer YouTube? Like, what do you watch most of your live streams on?
Sora, over here.
I won't read that comment 'cause that's a little uncomfortable, but that person talking is Jordan.
Oh. I'm Jordan.
I say Jordan, hon. I need to say Kingdom Ace for the YouTube audience.
I don't know who Jordan is. I mean, we all do that. We just call each other by our real names, though, and sometimes when we stream, we forget to say our online names.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
I think I prefer watching streams on YouTube, but I would prefer streaming on Twitch if anything. But I also feel like, you know, YouTube is just better for that sort of thing. But I also just hate making a thumbnail for every stream.
I'm not gonna lie. I sometimes make thumbnails for every stream, but a lot of the times, if I'm doing like a random stream like this one, I just take some out of my, cause I take so many screenshots for video thumbnails, right? Like I just take a random screenshot out of my download folder. Cause 90% of the time I have like 50k screenshots in my download folder.
I just look up Cage 3 cutscenes and then just pick one off Google.
I'm taking screenshots of Cage constantly. But I mean, I don't watch Twitch streams as much, but there's a lot of creators where I have to watch streams on Twitch, so I will. I am subbed to many people on Twitch, but it's like I don't know if I prefer streaming on YouTube, but watching, I mean, it either or.
Dude, like drops from enemies, like for food, is also randomized, bro. That's wild.
That is wild. Why is this town so empty today? There's a lot of people in this town. I don't think. Yeah.
bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
Nice.
It's empty because we're here for Thanksgiving dinner. That's true.
Let's see.
Nice picture, Sora.
There's 40 lucky emblems. I know how to speed run through this, but I'm trying to like remember the chest locations as I'm going through.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey yo, happy Thanksgiving, Doji. Where's our lucky emblem at? Yep, right here.
Let's see.
Dude, all these bomb arrows, yes sir.
I'm gonna die.
Let's see.
They have not left the Great Plateau yet.
Alright, now I do not know if I want to go out of my way and get these chests on this island. To be honest with you.
BBH.
If you're a large YouTuber or streamer, I think Twitch would be better. Yeah, perhaps. Alright,
I think it depends.
Right here.
I mean, I kind of agree with that though. If you already have a pretty big audience, you might as well stream on Twitch. That's an extra paycheck. But like,
Yeah.
other than that, if you're not already big, you might as well just do YouTube, because Twitch doesn't exactly have a algorithm over there.
The algorithm is get hosted.
Basically, I mean, they have the same kind of algorithm that YouTube had back in like 2005. So,
I think there's more. I think YouTube has a higher higher live viewer potential because more people are on the platform. But Twitch, the revenue from Twitch is like undeniable. They have a lot of features that YouTube doesn't have. Even though YouTube gives you like a higher cut than Twitch does, out of like memberships versus subs. Twitch has like Twitch Prime subs, for example, which are like insane because everyone has Amazon Prime, or a lot of people do rather, right? Then they have like you could buy games off of your favorite streamers. They have things like bits. I think Super Chat's kind of like okay for YouTube. I think it's kind of weird for donations because I mean I have, for example, like a link for other donations. Which you would get like a bigger cut out of, but most people just super chat anyways on YouTube because it's in the chat. But YouTube factors that into your actual paycheck. For those that don't know, whenever you donate, I never get the donation immediately, never, ever, ever. And YouTube actually takes 30% out of that donation.
yeah.
But I understand it's convenient, so that's why I leave it on. That's something that's also like, dang.
Yeah, I just try to make it known, like, hey, if you're gonna donate this way, just know that 30% you're actually giving to YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
And
I don't make a big thing about donations, anyways. I mean, I don't make a big thing about it, mostly because, like, I mean, is their choice to donate in the first place. I'm just grateful they even decided to do it at all. So that's why I don't really trip about it at all, because it's like, that's just how it is. But YouTube does take 30% of the donation when you super chat. I think they're trying to mess with that though. Like, I think they're trying to fix that. That was not the ship I'm supposed to fight.
It's just gonna be dubious food. Please don't be. No, it's not. Cool.
Yeah, there is Mira. I did that the other day. I also got rid of Streamlabs. I also got to switch to donation link in chat. I still use Streamlabs for the donation link.
I saw it coming a mile away, man. That's why I've always been an OBS studio guy.
I mean, I didn't know they were stealing.
I mean, I didn't know that either, but something didn't jive right, you know, with them. I don't know why. I just always felt that way. Like, and their program was kind of like cheats.
Not gonna lie, I realized how cheap their program was now, because I haven't used Streamlabs OBS in years, and there's a lot of things that, like, I'm like, bro, what the heck? This wasn't around when I was using it. Or maybe I just wasn't good at streaming them, which I wasn't, so probably just didn't bother to notice it.
We got 'em now.
Yeah, I mean, it can basically do everything that Streamlabs OBS can. I mean, I know it has fancy, you know, preset, you know, layouts and stuff like that, but you depending on which plugins and stuff you want to put in, you can even like have like your chat into OBS Studio like Streamlabs does too. So
I essentially do YouTube full time. I have things I invest in on the side though. Mostly me, but I have things I do. I have other things to mess with. Trying to grow. Like there are things other than YouTube I would like to get a revenue source from, but YouTube is the main revenue source. So I do YouTube full time. I mean, with the amount of, I used to not say that, but like my friends made me realize, like, bro, all you do is YouTube. You daily upload. You stream a lot. You do YouTube full time. I'm like, I guess so.
I mean, your source of income is YouTube. You pay bills with YouTube, so that's what it is.
I always thought, like, okay, I gotta be at like 100K to be able to say like I do YouTube full time, but I guess it doesn't matter what number you're at. If you do YouTube full time, you do it full time. I have friends now who are like Twitch. Why am I stuck? Wait. What did I just do? Oh. I forgot I had this mod on. I forgot I accidentally clicked in my L3 and R3 buttons and it just switched characters for me. Okay. I forgot I had other mods on while doing this.
It ends here.
That has made things interesting. Now, you don't actually have to take out this giant health bar from this boss. You actually just have to take out the red orbs. We're gonna need to fix that. My game might crash. I always have critics mod menu on whenever I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. And I try to figure out what was the switch camera button. Yeah, you can type !Randall to get critics link, or look in the description down below. You're there. Is the cutscene not gonna work now? I feel like the cutscene's not gonna work now because of that. Yeah. Yeah. I think my game's broken. Okay. Let's it's alright, we can restart. That was a honest mistake. Oh, my game won't close. Okay, it's badly crashed. Got it. Good thing K-Street has an auto save, right? Other games,
Right.
Other games may need that. Actually, no, we'll go to the waiting screen.
Together on the countryside, cloud watching by day, counting stars by night. She promised one day she'd be a faithful wife. Pinky swore on the day that she'd turn Years apart, she treats you like the brother that you never had. Moved into the big wide world. She doesn't know that she is the only girl you ever loved. Will ever love. Now she's a daydreamer. She's always thinking about him. No more room in this picture for you to fit in. Now she's crying on the phone, telling you she's not good enough for him. When you think that she is perfect in every way, oh, crumbling away. She met him at a bar somewhere on Lygon Street. Told her wild stories and swept her off her feet.
All right, we are back. I think. Does Kingdom Hearts work? Yep, there we go. All right. My bad for the wait. I'm a goof and I crashed the game because I'm dumb. I removed the mod menu though from my files. I kind of feel like playing Smash in a little bit. I gotta redo that fight. Okay. Oh, suck if we hadn't saved recently. Well, I didn't save. There's a cage res and auto save, luckily. Now I can't carry commands into the next fight, but I'm pretty sure I can carry what am I hitting? But I can carry command gauge into the next fight. Nara's a daydreamer. She is.
Take this! Cannons!
Yep.
This!
I can't wait for you guys to see more Nara stuff. It's gonna be fun. Hope everything turns out alright too. But if it don't, try again with something else, right?
Fire!
Shout out to the homie Nara.
And she ain't your homie
Take this!
yet. Might be, who knows?
No, I've known Nara since before she was born.
Get him! Fire! Cannons! I call winds!
Ooh,
Wake
a
up,
shield.
Mel!
I do think this ship
Sure,
fight kind of
that's
sucks.
Defense! Get him! Ha! Cannons! Ha! They can still hurt us. Get him! Don't sink them. Take this!
Oh my gosh, I'm getting no commands.
Easy, Sora!
I suck at the game.
It ends here. We got him now.
How do you feel if the next Cake game has Gigas in every mob fight? It might. I was talking about that yesterday, actually. Funny enough, I'd probably feel hurt, but I would accept it depending on the mechanics. Let me get in the Gigas. Let me walk around Shibuya, Shinjuku, and the Gigas. Oh my gosh. That is the longest I've ever taken on this segment.
Shield of the
I'm almost dead.
Hear my call. We've got him now.
Hey, what's good, Dorn? Alright, now I have no health for this fight. This is gonna be fun.
You know what's crazy?
Because I'm doing bad at KH3.
Well, not that. That always happens sometimes. But I just fell asleep.
Well, you fell asleep?
Yes.
Man, you weren't
You
gone
pulled a
that long.
Meadow?
Oh, that food was so good.
I kind of want more, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't doing no more.
More food.
I'm gonna make
I
Prodigy.
ate at 12. Yeah.
Ah, my ship blew up.
Why do y'all struggle with this? This is fire. This Assassin's Creed.
It's RNG. The way the ship
This
is
moves,
the only-
and the ship's moved in a way to where like I just couldn't. I just couldn't get all of them at once, and I got bad command RNG too.
It's a randomizer, right?
Yes, but that's not what's randomized.
Well, I know that.
This is a chess randomizer. There's a beta.
What the freak is that?
It's funny when you die, cause Sora's just like, oh man, here we go again.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I got a tidal wave. Thank you.
Here we go.
I mean, not like it matters actually. Please hit one of them. It didn't hit. It didn't even hit any of them. What's the point? Bullseye.
Take this. Fire.
There's nothing in here.
Hey, you know, when they make the actual randomizer, I'll never do it because
Let's do this.
if the Lucky Emblem's randomized, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Well, they can't randomize the placements. They can randomize the rewards though.
Okay.
That'd be kind of nice.
Cause finding the one in the Big Hero 6 world was probably the most tilting one.
Oh, randomizing lucky emblems would be terrible.
That'd be
Like the
hilarious.
actual locations. What is this? Bro, what?
Technically could,
Why are these orbs all on the opposite side? This is terrible. I haven't done this in forever, so like that's probably another reason I'm doing bad.
Black Friday deals have been immaculate this year.
Yeah. I'm about to catch some of these Steam sales soon.
I finally got my own copy
Let's do this.
of Deathloop.
I can't look.
Oh, Deathloop? Yep, I'm copping it too. I want it so badly.
I played it before. I played like 40 minutes of it. But I was like, alright, I'm gonna need this for myself.
This randomizer has been really fun.
Can't wait to
I
see
feel like I'm so
content on
freaking decked out. Yes, sir.
Well, if you guys want to
Should've
support the
been taking
boys
notes.
in chat, you should type !Yaya and !King for both of their channels. Kingdom Ace, the guy with the deep voice. You guys, he is
The guy with the
!King
deep voice.
in chat. And Yaya. Yaya.
Neo Tui is $15 on the website. So
Oh, these
please go buy it.
tornadoes.
Look, here's the thing.
I Tui, bro.
I'm gonna
Please.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you the truth about Tui, bro. Square Enix, I love you, but like, come on, dog.
Bro, it's so much worse when you put it in perspective. Like, look at this. They freaking promoted Balan Wonderworld 10 times more than they promoted freaking Neo 2. That is the most bonkers thing I have ever seen Square do, and they are silent on this matter. They for sure let people know that they should have bought the game though.
You know what? You know why they probably felt that way? I think it's the time it came out, and like they knew like what game would probably sell versus like what they should push. But at the same time, it's like, dog, why didn't they? It's like all they needed to do was they didn't even have to go as hard of it. They just had to put half the energy as they did with like Kingdom Hearts. You know, and that goes as soon as I start talking about Tui, he comes in the chat. He just teleported out of nowhere.
I'm just doing a chess randomizer. Randomizer's not out. I am being very bad. It sucks. I beat this first try, but then my game crashed. I think a reason I'm doing bad might be because my camera isn't the way I usually have it. I usually have it like this.
What was it at the last conference? They had freaking given Neo 2 like 3 seconds of footage being shown. It's just ridiculous. And they want to complain. Square, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Especially with like the implications of the universes being connected between it and KH. You think that would have been a little bit more incentive to promote it more, but I purely think the game didn't sell as well because of the promotion for it. Now, some people want to argue that, you know, it wasn't just the promotion, but I do think that actually promoting a game, you know, will make the difference, because there are tons of people who wanted a sequel to, you know, the first game, but didn't even know one came out because not everybody uses Twitter, you know, but there were no commercials, you know, there was no coverage in the major outlets really. Well, how are they going to find out? You know, so it's like, and the fact that they didn't do that, there were commercials, you know, for a lot of their other stuff. You could see Cage commercials and stuff, you know.
Stage got promoted like crazy.
And they promoted freaking Balan like crazy. Balan. Freaking pain, dude. Come on, Square. Come on, I love y'all, but why are you like this? Why are you like this?
What's spawning tornadoes on me, bro?
Since we're talking about TUI advertisements, bro, you know what they could have did? That would have been fire, right? And it could have been like spoiler free. You know, like the pointing Spider-Man memes.
Yeah.
They could have did the pointing meme. They could have did the pointing meme with the. They could have just made a promotional art with like old Neku, you know, and like Rendo, and like it would have just been fired. Like it would have just been that good instead of just showing. Because I know the type of marketing they went for. Honestly, now I'm thinking about it, they kind of tried to go for like the Cage 3 style marketing, but like, no,
Except
I'm talking about with the trailers. I'm talking about with the trailers, just with the trailers.
And they didn't.
Like, yes, they did. Cause like the trailer, literally, the trailer for the last trailer is like, oh no, you don't watch that trailer if you're gonna buy that game.
Bro,
they started spoiling the crap out of everything.
Well, I guess in terms of spoilers, but like that's like very bare bones, cause like Cage 3 had freaking movie theater trailers.
And then like TUI had like
Harry Potter movies and junk.
TUI didn't have as many trailers though, but like it would have just spoiled more. Cause that one trailer when everybody was speculating the character, that was the one before the final trailer. I'm like, dang, how much they gonna keep showing us?
They also did countdown animations for Cage Rush. I still have all of those downloaded on my computer. Those trailers are cool. I've been wanting to make a video on those recently. Those are sick.
I can't look.
Are you gonna eat turkey?
No.
I ate turkey, and I cooked ham.
I'm not eating anything.
I'm not gonna spoil nothing about the new 2E game. You
Yeah.
don't want to know who's in it, what's in it, what happens. Buy the game, $15.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
got it.
$15 at Walmart right now.
There we go. That fight took way. That's probably the worst I've ever done on that fight, like in my life. That was terrible. It's definitely got final trailer syndrome. Honestly, to be completely honest with you, I don't really care for watching trailers for stuff that isn't Kingdom Hearts. I know that sounds terrible, but like, Cage it's because I cover content on Cage. But like things like Marvel movies, for example, I don't go out of my way to watch trailers for Marvel movies because like I'm gonna watch it. It's not like I'm not gonna watch it. I just see if they have a release date, and I'm gonna watch it then.
There's a
Like,
mailbox in Twilight Town.
No, the final trailer, the only raw one was the 7 remake one. Because I remember them putting the bike cloud escape from the HQ, and I was like, yo.
yeah.
Like,
I'll watch it if someone
and-
asks though.
yeah. And like, are we good? Can we talk about like 7 remake? Not the integrate, but like OG.
So are we allowed to talk about 7 remake? I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm they spoiled a lot in 7 remake.
Yeah, they.
I
The last
I didn't
trailer was
watch.
not.
Literally, you know, remember E3? Okay, it came out 2019, right? I hadn't watched a single trailer for 7 remake after like E3 2018. I went to that game pretty much blind.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? I even asked on my old Twitter. I was like, for people that's gonna play this game, how would you feel about, since y'all talking about it in the chat, like, how would y'all feel about the final boss? Like, how would you feel about a Final Fantasy VII game without being able to fight Sephiroth in it? Now, I kind of figured that it wouldn't go down like that, because I was like, everybody that knows. Did you really type that in the chat, Jordan? he that excited about it. But,
I was
I
thinking
was
about
like-
that when I was trying to go to sleep last night, bro.
oh, they're gonna do a lot of quality of life change. I haven't played that, which I'm contemplating playing it, but I think I just wait.
Freaking amazing.
I really just want to play it more now because of the me. But the low tier god one with the intro,
Oh
that's
my
that's a
God.
Chrono Cross. That's a Chrono Cross thing he used. But yeah, having Sephiroth as the final, that was fire. Like I generally Seven Remake's definitely one of my favorite games. I have like a whole like Google Drive of like how to beat every boss on like the hardest difficulty. The only boss that's I think is actually annoying on the hardest difficulty would be Hell House. Hell House is unbearably annoying. It's a fun boss, but
Everybody was talking how hard it was. I beat that thing.
it's
on my first time.
so it's
It was only hard because I didn't use the info thing. Like I didn't realize that because I was like, wait, it's weak to this. I didn't realize his weaknesses were changing.
yeah.
But once I figured that out, I was like,
We need
wait,
to
this
replay
boss
the game.
gas.
Let me tell you what that boss was, Jordan.
I don't know what
The
it is. I
flower,
like.
the flower from 13.
I
Except
want.
that you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what that boss is to me. Like, oh my gosh. I ain't like it in OG either. Like, that was the one boss I was like, okay, whatever. It wasn't even hard in OG as the remake. The remake was just like, yeah, you're gonna do this? Oh, you're not abusing the weaknesses? Let me just take arrows right quick. Like, that's literally how that boss battle went. And like, arrow, I guess it was my fault because literally Arrow's probably one of my favorite characters to play in the remake. I like the fact that I can throw stuff. I like that she has like the charge multiplier. I love everything about her. Like,
Okay, I have ethers, elixirs. Okay, I just wanted to see if I was good.
I think he's playing KH3 on PC.
Yeah, I'm never playing this game on console again.
He said, Hell House on hard mode is trash, but I cooked Hell House in the remake. Yeah, the remake version, it's more so of a stamina battle than like blah blah blah, just going through it. That's how I feel about that boss. The best boss in that game is Rufus. That boss raw. That boss so fire.
Yeah, that boss perfectly. I didn't even remember Hell House in the original, to be honest.
Cause you did it so easy, you was just like, all right, change, attack,
John
attack.
just turned his brain off during Final Fantasy VII and just say he beat it, bro. That's all he did.
I mean, I didn't turn my brain off. I mean, the combat wasn't that crazy to me.
Yeah, you should play a better turn-based game like Chrono Cross.
Chrono Trigger's combat's definitely better than like OG 7's. I think
Cross is even better.
I think the materia system. The only time I ever really felt enforced to use materia was in the remake. OG did not make me think about that much aside from basic stuff.
Kind of wild.
Yeah.
Play a better Final Fantasy game like Final Fantasy 9 though.
Now, to be
Don't
fair,
do this.
I did play
Don't
the
do
entire game on times 3 speed, which apparently breaks the game.
Oh, don't listen to Jaden.
He said, the City of NT sucks. Should have kept 012 customization. I'll say the City of NT is good for its own right. However, it had a lot of problems. I think that the change of gameplay to be more team oriented is what really hurt it, because a lot of fans that liked 012, you know, it was a little bit more complexity into like the combat. You had extra like skills you can use, the wall bounce, it was a lot more. This game
I
is
forgot
more
to get aerial.
This game's more designed in the way of like, I guess I could say Xenoversus with the 3v3, but that's the first game that came to mount, or Gunslinger Stratos or something like, I forgot the name of that game, but that's how NT pretty much is, and it just doesn't hit for like Dissidia personally. I played Dissidia NT. I liked it. My big problems with the game was number 1 was the netcode. 2, I hated the queue times. That was unbearable. I feel like I could go play a game from 2009 and find a lobby before I could find one in 3 hours for like Dissidia sometimes. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, me and Jordan played the PC version when it came out, and we waited about like 10 minutes.
I
Like,
remember that, dude. I'm like, oh my gosh.
it was like 10 minutes for a match. Like, he's typing his Final Fantasy rankings. What's your favorite Final Fantasy in the chat?
I wish I could contribute to this convo more, but my only experience with Final Fantasy, like, to have a convo about is 7.
Honestly, I'm so glad I got into Final Fantasy. I know my initial thing was like, oh, if they put more Final Fantasy characters in KH, then, you know, I want to know who the freak they are. But now, you know, it's a series that I feel like I love just as much as KH. You know, I've gained a lot of memories with this series overall. I met a lot of people, mutuals on Twitter, and some online friends from 14. You know, some memories that I couldn't really get anywhere else. So, really glad I got into 14 and Final Fantasy in general.
Me, the hard part has always been turn-based combat.
10.
Which, as you can tell by my experience with FF7, not that big of a fan of turn-based combat like that. Typically,
It's amazing.
I think Octopath's like the best turn-based system I've ever played, and I think that's also one of the best video games I've ever played.
Yep, that was another L for Dissidia too. Like, I remember all the fighting games were delaying themselves just so they won't compete with fighters. Like, it was over with at that point, because like Infinite literally died like 4 months ago. So everybody's like, what's the next what's the next tag fighter, and the only two to look forward to was cross tag and fighters. So fighters is literally its own thing, or like controversial wise with BB, even though people like that fan base is split more than anything, right? Like people were thinking it was going to be Central Fiction with tag mechanics. That just doesn't make sense if you play Central Fiction, because then you're gonna have to add extra buttons, like extra button presses and buttons of crossover. But
Am I gonna play KH3 on Switch? I don't really have a reason to.
no, he gotta stream the cloud versions, bro.
I'll consider it, but I don't see a purpose because it's like
Make a video on it.
Make a video on it.
still don't see a purpose.
You're not gonna pass up the Cage. You finally Cage coming to Switch. You gonna pass it up?
It's cloud.
And
though.
make a YouTube short out of it, bro.
I don't know. I mean, like I'll probably get it, but like I don't see a reason to get it day one.
Look, I'm getting
because the way they're doing it actually just ruins the whole point. Like that stuff, like it's funny, but it's also
ain't
like
mobile.
it's also
That's
like annoying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it didn't make sense when I saw the reasoning for it too, personally, because like there's games on Switch that take up at least like 20 gigs and they ported them there.
Well,
And
the
like,
thing is, it's capped because this, like, they don't say this very often, but the Switch cartridges, there's actually multiple different kinds. There are these same exact cartridges that look the exact same and work, but they actually can hold up to 128 gigs. So it's just like this to say that they can't do it. Now, again, they cost more, obviously, so to produce that many copies, you know, but you don't need to get that, you know, that much. I get the KH games are a bit bigger, but and if it's that much trouble, why don't they just release them separately as 1.5, 2.5, make you buy those separately, you know, for, you know, $10 each. That would equate to the same amount of $20 for the one, you know, so they could just do that. It's literally just the, you know, effort. They didn't want to put extra effort into it. That's just what it is. No disrespect to Square. I love y'all. You know, shout out to my homies at Square, but yeah, your homeboys, they kind of lazy with some stuff, you know, or more accurately, they feel like people will play the cloud versions anyway, so they don't need to put in the extra effort.
Why would I play it on Switch for the graphics?
well, the reason why I wanted is portability. The two ports I really want for Switch.
But it's not really portability, it's cloud.
Well, no, I get that. Yeah, I get that. That's why I'm upset with it. Like, but y'all should start like a Square Beat Fair or something, bro. Like again, cause that ain't it.
Wait, start at what?
A Square. You remember how that hashtag happened with like the additions of like I think it was 1.5 and 2.5. Like we got like a little pin, and then some other place got like a plush.
It was Kingdom Hearts 2.5. We got a pin, and they got a whole collector's edition.
Right. We need to start that hashtag like, hey yo Square, we don't want this on cloud. We want like actual version. If you want to sell them separately, I would have been okay with that. If they would have said, hey yo, it's too big, we selling them separately. If that's an option, I would have been okay with it. Because I would want, what I would personally want, I would want 2.5. I would want 2.5, and then I would want 3. Those are the ones I would get. And BBS. Like,
see, they need to work on. I don't know if they're working on this or not. I got no inside source. The last guy I knew that worked at Square, he don't work for Square anymore. So I don't got no inside source. But I think they should be focusing on trying to make some kind of re-release of the mobile game now that it's done. And I know they probably want to wait for the end of Dark Road to bundle them together. But if they rework that game, you know, that would be something that I feel a lot of console players need, you know, because there are a lot of people who don't even realize that the mobile game is canon, or even that there is a mobile game, especially people who are into the, you know, the lore and stuff like that. And I think that's a real problem, especially when it's so involved with the overall plot of this series. If you really want that plot to be important and known, then you need to make it accessible, you know, in a way that most of your, you know, already existing fan base would be willing to experience, you know. just because you're a dedicated KH fan doesn't mean you're gonna play, you know, a freaking mobile game to get some story. You know, they rather just go and watch the stuff online, which helps for the popularity of the game, but at the same time, that's downloads and, you know, you're missing, and money you're not making because you don't want to provide an alternate method of playing it. You know, not everybody wants to go and keep up with the series. Oh, I gotta own a PlayStation. Oh, I gotta own a smartphone and stuff like that just to play, you know, some freaking Kingdom Hearts mobile game. No disrespect to anybody who likes, you know, Unit Cross, but come on.
I think the problem that
I don't think it's the platform that's the issue. I think I think it's rather the way they produce the story that's the issue. Kingdom Hearts Unit Cross was plagued by inconsistent timing with its translations, and honestly a bigger issue now, because Unit Cross technically right now, with it being offline, should be the most accessible KH game, and it technically is, but they take the accessibility and they kind of just ruined it with the way they did the theater mode. The theater mode is genuinely bad. It's terrible.
I mean, I kind of think it's both, because I know plenty of people who are turned off by the fact that they have to play a mobile game, you know, for it, you know.
I won't play it. I played it when it came out for the month, but then I was like,
I mean, people were turned off when Kingdom Hearts was on a PSP or a DS.
Yeah.
I mean for sure, but I mean those games
but
also
I agree.
rework into something else.
I agree it should be remade though. I mean, Days and Recoded got disrespected.
I mean, they definitely got disrespected because, you know, those movies don't replace these experiences.
I mean, I think for Recoded, now that I've played Recoded, honestly, I think the Recoded movie, it does some things even better. I think it the Recoded movie does.
I think are better.
I think most things are better because they added way more dialogue in that movie than they did for Days. For Days they added some stuff, but Recoded's dialogue was very minimal, and to be honest, like that game just had a lot less like of a that game had a lot less like of a focus on dialogue and character and story interactions than Days did as a whole. Days was made like with that intention to tell Rox's story and to tell his perspective being in the organization, to make a nice little like lead into, you know, him at the beginning of KH2, like a lot of people had asked at the time. Recoded was originally a smartphone game. It was canon, but it was originally an episodic smartphone game exclusive to Japan, and for the most part, aside from the gameplay system, they ported a lot of that over to the actual DS version of Recoded, and that movie doesn't take away that much from the main plot that was in the game. Honestly, it's hard for me to think of anything, but for Days, there's probably hundreds of instances in that game that I could say take away, that are just not in the movie, that take away from the plot. I think most of Shion's character, I'm surprised people still like Shion's character as much as they do. Actually, I'm surprised I liked her as much as I did from mostly experiencing the movie, because I did play the game, but I didn't beat it. But beating the game, like, Shion's character is kind of robbed in that movie. Like, that movie, in the Days game, they give you I feel like Shion's like kind of like a hidden main character in that game, because a lot of the story is really about her and how big of an impact she had on Roxas and what led to, you know, all that stuff, because everything kind of started revolving around her towards the end of the game. But the movie kind of, it leans a lot more towards Roxas' perspective, and they cut out a lot of those interactions between Shion and Axel, between that those characters have, whether it be in Disney World, whether it be with other organization members. A lot of that's missing, and I think Days suffers a lot more from not being fully remade than Recoded. Recoded, I think Recoded, the gameplay is good, but I think there's a lot of missed opportunities. I think the bosses are kind of whack in that game. Mostly because a lot of the opportunities they had to have a good boss fight or have a like great boss fight, they turned it into a mini game, like they did even in the ending. Instead of you just actually fighting Maleficent Dragon, it was a side scroller. So stuff like that hurts that game. But what was I doing here in this world? I had to pause to talk. Okay. I don't have aerial for this. That sucks. I might go back. I might go back and get aerial actually. That ain't that hard to do. I might just do it. I think Days is a fantastic game. I think I've been a little harsh to it over the years. I mean, I never hated it. I just didn't think the gameplay was all that. I think the gameplay, honestly, I think there's still a lot of things about the gameplay that aren't like super crazy. But wait, I'm forgetting something. Isn't there a skip here I'm missing? Maybe? I don't know. But in Days, there's a lot of things in Days that I think just go underappreciated. Hey, let's get Super Saiyan Saucy.
Come on, can't we do this on the ground?
Please play the cinematics. This isn't a story playthrough of KH3. There'll be other playthroughs like that in the future. But I'm not gonna play cutscenes every time I play the game. Because I've seen them thousands of times. Well, not thousands, hundreds.
Don't you just love chemistry? Hup.
Thank you, Scylla. I appreciate that. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Whoa. I don't think actually getting points in this first minigame matters. I think just finishing it matters. Everyone got hit on Cage hypocritically, so at first, it's so hypocritical. I don't think so. I mean, I think you're allowed to hate the game or dislike it. Like, I do think some complaints are a little weird, of course, and that's because I like the game, of course. Like, but I think it's okay that some people don't like it. It's just not their cup of tea. They like KH2 more. They like KH1 more, or BBS, or whatever KH game it is that they like more, that they feel like KH3 should have been more like. Some people, they like KH3 more. They like everything they did in KH3, but no, there's a lot of KH games like that. Some people hate, I know some people that hate Birth by Sleep. I have a friend that hates Birth by Sleep. Some people that hate Dream Drop. There's a lot of people that hate Recoded. It's okay. Like, I think there's a reason. I think what's most important is that to realize that there's a reason why anyone could like any KH game, and that goes for a lot of video game franchises. KH being the one we're talking about, though. For Kingdom Hearts, like, there's a lot of different reasons to like your select Kingdom Hearts game. Personally, I'm just a big KH3 shill fanboy. I literally just like every game. I could say that now. Recode is probably the closest game I am to like disliking, but even that, I won't even say it's that close. Like, if I had to rate Recode, I'd probably give it like a 6.5 compared to other games that are like every other game of the series. I'd probably give like a 9, honestly, 9 or 8 or 10. there's a few KH games that are straight up just 10s for me. Oh, I did open that chest. I just didn't get Ariel. Dang, where is Ariel then? Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get Ariel for Big Hero 6. I don't even know where she would be at. Ooh. I mean, KH3 had a lot riding on it, even more, like way more than riding on it than KH2 did when it released. Like, KH3 came out years later, and while a lot of people did play BBS, Dream Drop, Days, Coded, those games, a lot of people played those with the eventual hope that KH3 would come out. When it finally did, it didn't appease some people, so it's understandable why the hate is could be exaggerated or is a lot bigger than, like, you know, it was for some other KH games. Like, a lot of people like Melody of Memory. There's a lot of people who are like, who don't care about Melody of Memory, and they probably dislike Melody of Memory more than they do KH3, but they're not going to get on Melody of Memory as much because it's not KH3. Like, it didn't come out during a time period where, like, it was being hyped up for 15 years. But I think it's important to just understand others' perspectives, like the people that do like the game, like the things you don't like.
Okay, so to give my opinion on that, I think, like, yeah, everybody has the right to their own opinion, to say how they feel. Personally, for me, I think Kingdom Hearts 3 fits the type of pacing I like.
Same.
Because I'm there generally. I got into Kingdom Hearts because of the Disney stuff, right? As time grew on, I'm still for the Disney stuff, but I also love the original content. I like the idea of focusing on, you know, what makes Kingdom Hearts, you know, the cool part with the Disney collaborations in the world, and then giving me all the meat and potatoes at the end. For me personally, I find it more digestible that way than how they ever done it, right? Like, that's just how I personally feel. I think Kingdom Hearts 3 does it the best in my opinion. But I do understand people feeling like, oh, why am I doing, you know, world, cutscene, world, cutscene, world, end of the game, KH original stuff, end game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand both sides to it.
I mean, personally for me, I do find, like, some of the critiques in regards to, like, the pacing stuff a little weird. Not specifically the Disney parts, but, like, oh, Baymax healed me. Not specifically the Disney parts, but rather, people saying, like, a lot of stuff happening at the end. Like, you should have known that was going to happen since Dream Drop. Like, it doesn't... A big thing I see personally that I disagree with, and I have a lot of friends that think that way too, which is fine though. It's like, some people saying, like, Aqua should have been saved earlier, which, to me, makes zero sense for her character. Because, like, people saying Aqua could, like, rest or do this, do that. Like, Aqua, literally, they even say this in KH3. As soon as Aqua was saved, Aqua was the key to getting all three. As soon as she was saved, you would have Ventus. We know Terra's, like, gone. He's done. No one's seen him in, like, forever. But as soon as Aqua was saved, it would be out of character for her to not go to Ventus immediately. It would honestly be out of character. Like, logically or not, it would straight up be out of character for her to not just immediately save Ventus. And at the point where you save Ventus, you have all your Guardians. There's no reason to do any more Disney stuff. Like, yeah, they could have had an orc fight here and there in the Disney world, but that would also take away from, like, the climax at the end. To me, at least, it would have. Because, like, it's not like in KH2 where there was just a lot of, like, fodder organization members. Every organization member in KH3, every single one has, like, a grand purpose, whether it's for the future of the franchise or that game itself. even the people on the bench in Demix and Evan had a great purpose throughout the game. Well, or did something super crazy.
Yeah, I feel like the way they placed Aqua in Kingdom Hearts 3 was that like you weren't supposed to get everything, you know, off bat because it's just build up to, you know, the final battle.
It got built up to Aqua more though. I'll agree with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like Riku only having, you saw Riku at the beginning of the game, then you didn't see him again until the end. You saw him in Mysterious Tower, then you didn't see him till the end of the game. I think that part is a little whack, but I don't know. I don't think it's like the worst thing ever.
Would you argue this then? Should they've saved like 0.2 for somewhere in 3? And the reason why I'm saying that is
because, probably yes. Like that
because
0.2 was the build up. It was part of KH3 initially.
Okay, so
that essentially was the Roxas prologue.
See, I was just about to say that. I was like, it felt like a Roxas prologue, and that's why I like it a lot. So I was like, if that was in KH3,
this cutscene also, people ignore cutscenes. To me, I know this may not mean something to some people, which is something I realized when 3 came out. Like, some people don't really care as much about like the more emotional aspect of like some of the KH games or the characters and stuff. It's a lot more like they care about like the, I guess, the grand gestures that are in the plot. You know, like the big things that happen, like that usually happen in your endings or in your mid segments in Hollow Bastion and KH2. Like these like cutscenes like this for me is them progressing towards the finale, but to other people it's Disney filler. Like to me, this cutscene stands out a lot, like a lot. But for everyone else, not as much.
The cutscene for me is fire because like it's reminiscent of the Days tree on the top of the clock tower, and I like it for the simple fact that like they're showing how it's kind of blending parallel lines between like the Kingdom Hearts cast and the Disney characters and making them feel more part of the world and be more keen to Kingdom Hearts. That's something I really noticed a lot in KH3, and with the animations and how they did cutscenes, it just adds to an overall, you know, viewing and gaming experience.
Look at this.
That's just how I feel about it.
Y'all see this? Why do like? I realize some people don't fully get what exactly was going on in Disney World. They thought that Disney World was just about Sora getting the power of waking. No. The main thing in the Disney Worlds was Sora finding out about the 3 hearts inside of him. Power of Waking was part of it, and he didn't get that till the end. And it is valid if you like preferred him getting in an actual Disney World like they kind of teased. But the main plot of all 3 Disney Worlds, they all had a theme of the 3 hearts inside of Sora. Almost every Disney World had some sort of reference to Roxas, Ventus, or Xion. And this is a key example of it right here.
Sora, you okay?
Jump Force is $6. Is this $6? Yo,
so I'm gonna buy.
That's how much it's worth, bro.
That's how much it should have been. It should have been a free-to-play game. But I want to ask everybody a question in the chat. What is your favorite thing about all the Kingdom Hearts games? If you could pick one thing you like about all the Kingdom Hearts games, or what generally keeps you coming back, rather, what would it be? Right? And for me, it's a tie between, like, the gameplay and a tie between the characters. Because, like, no matter if they don't make another Kingdom Hearts game for 10 years now, like, and they say, oh, Moana's in the game, I'm playing it.
Yeah, we were talking about this on stream. So we were saying how, bro, they're not going to be able to get Dwayne Johnson to play Maui.
Oh.
That just made you sad, dude.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot what segment this was.
Alright, so my biggest frustration with the Disney part of Kingdom Hearts...
Bro, what the heck is Sora doing? I didn't do all that.
...is literally that they don't have Lilo and Stitch in the game. Like, the place. I get it, but, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I want the actual island. and now we have the technology to do it, like Cage 3. Like, hopefully one day in the future, like, look, like the world he's playing right now is perfect for the Lilo and Stitch world. But then again, let me stop before they start adding cars and stuff like that into there. I'm not trying to hear Tomater and see Sora as a car, so we just not gonna do that. Okay.
If I see Sora as a car, bro, I'm never,
You're gonna be
I'm
racing.
never forgiving you.
Honest? Sora's so schmoovin'.
That's
You
lucky.
got me dizzy, low key. The way you just gotta, I gotta look down, Luffy. The way he just did that, just.
Honestly, guys, I don't. Oh, well, like someone said in the chat, they said they think Cage 3 has the worst cutscene in the gameplay, which I don't think so. Like it felt normal to me, but that might be because I like cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts a lot. Like, if you ask me what I like more, the story or the gameplay for Cage, I'm probably going to say both. But like, I enjoy them both equally. But I honestly feel like it's fine. Usually in Cage 3, when you get a cutscene, it's pretty long, but you also have some pretty lengthy gameplay segments as well.
Let's see. Nice picture,
Like-
Sora.
No, look. I'm just telling y'all, and y'all, some of y'all might disagree. But look, the later they wait, the later they wait,
I don't know what the heck you were saying.
the later
bro.
the later we will get Star Wars. Star Wars would be a cheat code, because each game can have its own storyline. That's how big it is at this point. I was thinking about it the other day while I was watching Clone Wars Season 2. And I was like, wait a minute. Dang. We could have scenes with, like, Ahsoka fighting against Sora, with Sora and them.
No, they're not going to. We're never going to see the prequel trilogy in Cage, though.
Ah.
It's because it's less iconic to people.
Yeah, it's like literally, they're going to just do a New Hope again. Like that's every single. If you see Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts, it's going to be a New Hope.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, I'm
I'll be
content.
okay with it.
I'm okay with it. I'll like it. I'll eat it up. Still might be one of my favorite Disney worlds, but that's kind of disrespectful. Call that a Disney World, but
That's
I
crazy.
mean, that's what it would be. In
it
Kingdom
is.
Hearts
But
or
like
Disney World.
that would be disrespectful to call it a Disney World.
But, how do you feel about Star Wars and Marvel? Here's the thing about that. We're
Nara
at
might
the
do
point.
the prequels.
The thing about Marvel, it depends on who they pick to start with. And I could already tell you that they'll probably try to pick Spider-Man. Like, I feel like Spider-Man's gonna be like the starting point.
Why'd I do that?
That just sells. Like, putting Spider-Man and stuff gets people to buy it, you know? Regardless
Peter
of...
and freaking Sora hanging out, bro.
Yeah,
Miles
You know,
dapping him up, bro.
right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see them doing that. If they do the movies, like, I could kind of see them, like, having, like, a subplot, a sub-storyline with, like, the emergence of Thanos, you know? And then, like, they go all the way to Endgame or something like that. Across the lines. But, like, I used to be like that too. I was like, dang, I kind of don't want Marvel in it. But then I played the Big Hero 6 world.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, dang, that thing just hit you like that.
There's so many different types of Cage fans, because like you have the people who like they want like hardcore story progression in like every game, right? And then I saw a tweet on Twitter, I interacted with it earlier, and they were like, bro, I want a game I like all the big story plot stuff, but I want a game where they're just hanging out. And I'm like, yo, yeah, slice of life Cage sounds fire. But so many people will probably be so annoyed with the slice of life Kingdom Hearts, because I know some people who just don't like the characters that much. Like there's a lot of fans I've met who are in my server, in my community, who don't like Sora. They think Sora's bad. Or I've met some people that hate Riku.
Fred, you okay?
See, the thing about, look, here's the thing, because I can kind of picture.
What's going on?
Nah, not really. But I could kind of see like if they do like intro movies. I forgot what they call the introduction movies for like Marvels and stuff like that. I could see worlds playing out similar to like what's it called? Dang, I just had it. It was Pride Lands, and I don't know. Like I don't know. I personally don't know. Like, but I know they got some writing they could literally do. But
what are the 3 worst Disney Worlds in the Cage series to you guys?
oh, let me see. Pride Lands. I like it, but then like once I got older and I played Crit, I don't ever want to do that again. The second visit. It's another world. I'm a hater. Y'all gonna get mad at me. I'm a hater of Alice in Wonderland. I do not like it. Never did. I like Alice in Wonderland as its own thing. I'm not with the whole. You ain't finna. I used to get stuck in that map. I'm slow, so that was not it.
Go ahead.
And my last one I probably do not like. It probably might have to be the Lilo and Stitch world, the space ones. What is it? Space Paranoids and BBS.
Space Paranoids, bro.
What is it called? Deep Space. What am I thinking about? Space?
Nah, that Space Paranoids is freaking Tron, bro.
Oh no, man. I'm thinking about something else. Okay.
Triggered me.
No, cause I get them mixed up. It would be easy if they were just like Honolulu. See what I'm saying? The only thing that was cool about the Lilo and Stitch one is Experiment 629 and 627. But that's it. Like,
I think my 3 least favorite. I have a new least favorite world in the series now. I think my least favorite world in the series is Rico at Olympus.
Oh yeah, that's why I never beat the rest of that game.
I think that world. Every time someone mentions turn-based Kingdom Hearts, I'm gonna think of that world.
Are you in there?
I love okay, here's the thing.
Why inspired?
No. Let me say this. Someone said, Super Saiyan Saucy said, I don't really like how they did Atlantica and Cage 2. Do you like rhythm games? Cause I personally think that's one of my favorite worlds. I'm a big fan of like rhythm games. Like I buy them.
I have to redo the whole segment.
I buy them. I play them a little bit. I'm content, and then I go buy the other one. Like I have all the Hatsune Miku ones. I have DJ Max. I like it a lot. Now I have a headcanon with the Frozen take.
I do.
The Frozen one. I think the Frozen was a clap at Final Fantasy 15. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that maze portion is literally like something in Final Fantasy 15. And I was playing through it, I was like, oh. Deep down, the more I don't want to say it. But he upset, bro. That's my headcanon with Kingdom Hearts right now, in the development of it. Yeah, see, I feel that. I like KH2 Atlantica because, like, I just think KH2 Atlantica is just fun. I like the music. Plus, one of my favorite Disney movies, at least before the time period, before they started doing a lot of 3D stuff, would be, I'll say, Little Mermaid's in like top 10. I'll say that.
I think Atlantica and KH1 is one of the best Disney worlds in the franchise.
Oh no, you like swim controls?
I mean, I'm not crazy about them, but I don't think they're as bad as people let them out to be. I do think Ursula 2 is kind of cheeks, but I think that world is probably like, okay. It feels like how how KH3 does a very good job at immersing you into the Disney world, like with Kingdom Corona or Big Hero 6, this big city. Like you feel like you're in Big Hero 6. Like that's what Atlantica was like to me. Like it felt so. I don't know. It felt so much like Little Mermaid. Like I loved it, and I don't know. It was just really good to me.
Yeah.
But my least favorites are shoot. It's Olympus, Pride Land, Olympus and Recoded, Cage 2, Pride Lands, and what will my third be? I don't know what my third will be.
Oh, I forgot. Monstro's garbage. I can't stand. No, you're right.
Yes.
I hate that world's trash. Everything the same color.
I don't know.
Act like I'm wrong.
I mean,
Okay, besides saying it's trash, you all like it's not all the same color.
you might have to play Cage 1 more, bro. I mean,
I'm not playing that game again.
I definitely think that's one of the worser worlds in Cage 1, but I don't think it's bad. Nowhere near worst.
I'm about Cage 1, bro.
Yeah, y'all didn't play Cage 1 until 2 years ago, by the way, guys. Know.
No, I played it before. I never beat it till 2 years ago.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, no. There's a world, I can't remember the name of the world, but it's the one with the music and Dream Drop. And I think about that boss battle every day.
Symphony of Sorcery.
That world, gas. We need more of that. I love that world.
Fire.
That world's fire. There was no reason. That's an underrated world, bro. I think that's like, they need to just do more of that.
Sephiroth
And then
wasn't in Cage 3 because he wanted to turn 7 Remake into Kingdom Hearts. You're right. That's why people didn't like. That's why some people didn't like 7 Remake's ending, because it was Kingdom Hearts.
But I remember. Oh, fun fact: my favorite Kingdom Hearts game was Dream Drop Distance until I made a Twitter account.
That's sad. That's actually disappointing to hear, because that just shows the influence of social media.
No, I still like the game. I won't ever say I'll publicly like it because then people look at me like I'm a weirdo.
Hey, bro,
you know,
you can say that here though. It's all right.
Oh well, I love that game. That game's fire. I like the drop me nods. I like all that. Like people were complaining like, oh, I run out of time. Use the drop me nods. I like the worlds in that game. I think the only thing I probably didn't like, and that's because I was just very bad, was Julius at first. But then when I learned the reward of Julius, I was like, oh, it's kind of gas.
I still think that boss is cheeks.
You don't like the boss?
Nope.
I like the idea that they like, hey, no, you can't use this. Square up. But then he just hit you for everything. So, I don't know.
Giant boss that flies across the screen. No, sir.
Say, I want Pete. Okay, here's the thing the next Kingdom Hearts game need to do. If it's a remake of like the mobile games, or if it's a whole entire next entry, which probably not, I don't know. I haven't been really following Kingdom Hearts like that, besides like the last part of, I guess, Union Cross Prodigy showed me on his streams. But like, I would literally, they need to stop playing and put Treasure Planet in this game. Like, stop playing. It's been way too long. It's perfect for Sora, and they can bring the skateboard back. Stop playing. They need to stop playing. They need to put Treasure Planet, and if they want to bring the swim controls back, which KH3 swim controls is probably the best in gaming. I said it. I think they got some of the best swim controls in any video game I've played. Right?
That's crazy. I do not like KH3 swim controls, but that's mostly because I'm so used to regular Cage combat. So like, for me, it's like, it takes, KH3 swim controls takes away everything fun about KH3.
Oh, okay. I personally didn't have a problem with it because, like, it just lets me go where I need to go, and it doesn't forcibly like
way faster than I thought it would. Why am I dying to this boss?
You say they really need to stop playing and put in Treasure Planet, and they need to stop playing if they gonna do superheroes and they don't want to do Marvel. Go ahead, throw in Incredibles.
We need to do the Incredibles world we want. Oh, that'd be so cool. Imagine the music in that world.
Bro, imagine Sora getting like the little, you know, the mask like the Incredibles family has, and like they're fighting and they're fighting the Omni Droid in downtown. I was about to say Omnitrix, but Omni Droid, and like that downtown in the city. You already seen the potential in Big Hero 6. It can be done again.
I'm sorry I'm being bad, guys. I would usually do this first try, but I can't. I'm so bad at this game today. We are rusty. This is the D-Rust Cage playthrough. This happens to be a randomizer.
What y'all think about Star Wars? I really think Star Wars will go crazy in Kingdom Hearts. I think it'll be good too.
I used to not be a fan of it, but I became a Star Wars fan.
Bro, giving Sora a lightsaber. Y'all know y'all be happy seeing that.
Yep.
Cause they can literally make it look like I forgot his name. With the one from the new movies that fast. But the one where it's
New Age lightsaber, bro.
Bro, the one with the red it's like a plus. I can't remember the name of Buddy's lightsaber.
Kylo Ren.
But yeah, okay, yeah. I'm thinking about that anime I'm watching, that's why. But literally Kylo Ren's, and then just imagine that in the style of like make it look like Oblivion and Red. Oh, that'd be so raw. That just fits. Like it's the idea is there. Talking about Kingdom Hearts Cross Ben 10. If one day they say, hey, let's do Cartoon Network, that'd be nuts. Cause then we gotta deal with don't do that. Cause I'm not trying to go to no Chowder World and hear Rada. I'm good, bro. I'm good off that. I wanted to bring back Disney Castle in town, make it one world, and just name it Disney Kingdom. That's cool. Oh, what's that Disney movie that I'm surprised they didn't do? It's an old one. Yeah, that's what you were right. The Sword in the Stone. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that. They need to do Sword in the Stone like a sub. Oh, that'd be cool. You talk about 7 Deadly Sins in Kingdom Hearts? Oh no. Alien X is banned? Why would they need Sora? Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Yes.
Yes, that world, dude. That's my second favorite Disney movie. That would be so good.
I meant to bring it up about the swimming, but I was like, just do it there. You know why I think I like the Dream Drop world? Because it comes back from like a lot of the worlds in that game come from like shows. Like a lot of the worlds come from, if I believe, minus Tron, come from stuff like 90s and back, you know? So it's very like, I've seen them growing up, but I may not have been aware, you know, for me. So I'm just like, okay, I've heard of Sword in the Stone, stuff like Dumbo and stuff like that. Well, like that world has its like own like grouping of worlds. It's not like everywhere from like for different type of people to see or different type of. It's like a whole different type of generation, you know, and that's pretty cool. Like it has this like cool old school feel with it, but it's like stylized for Kingdom Hearts. It's probably one of the most unique world-like structures in a game. I can see that being the case for Dream.
Atlantis was planned for Cage 1, was it? Was that movie out then?
What movie?
Atlantis Lost Empire. Cage 1 came out in 2002. When was Atlantis Lost Empire come out?
Hold on. Atlantis Lost 2001.
Okay.
Yeah. Bro, y'all don't understand. Like, I get hyped thinking about Treasure Planet because the beginning of that movie is so raw. Like, y'all want a new mini game? That's gonna be the one if they do that. That's the world I want in Kingdom Hearts. And then, can y'all tell Prodigy to watch Lilo and Stitch?
No.
Okay.
Don't do it.
No, tell him to watch Lilo and Stitch. There's no way he hasn't watched Lilo and Stitch. Nah, bro, he's streaming. I'm in here. He hasn't watched.
Come on, bro. You gotta call me out like that.
No, bro. He hasn't watched Lilo and Stitch.
It happens.
After this stream, we watching Lilo and Stitch.
No, we not, bro.
Unless we are, you keep hiding it.
After this, bro, must have play Smash.
No, bro, we
Order
can play Smash later.
My
You ain't
Thanksgiving
going.
dinner on DoorDash.
No, bro. You gonna sit here? We gonna. Okay, you can do that, and then we can watch the movie.
Nah, bro.
You know, Treasure Planet failed when it came out in theaters. I mean, that's fair or whatever, but like,
It got popular later.
yeah.
Treasure Planet is the most overrated, underrated Disney movie. It's very good, but I think it's. I don't think it's like. It ain't no top 5 to me, at least.
That movie raw.
Definitely a great movie though, and one I do want to see it in Kingdom Hearts.
They better not put no, cause
Come
I'm
on,
not
man,
trying.
first, though.
Do not put no Princess and the Frog in the movie.
Yes, what's wrong with
No,
the
bro.
Frog?
Do not put no Princess and the
Come
Frog
on,
in
bro.
the movie.
You tell
You
me,
want
yeah,
page
bro.
2 Atlantica? You want page 2 Atlantica too?
Bro, okay. You tell me you
right.
you tell me you don't want to hear strolling down the bayou and cave.
Bro, I don't want no
Rolling
Princess and the
down
Frog.
by- Bro,
No, bro,
that's like my 2 brain cells interact with each other at night. That's just why I be
I
humming
like
to myself.
He won't watch Lilo and Stitch. Oh my gosh, y'all pushing the Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog a vibe. Like, where's Dark Baymax at? That man disappeared on my screen.
Thank you.
Lilo and Stitch is so touching, and it's about family. So yeah, he don't even know the reference. And that's whack. How you playing this game right now? You don't know the reference. You play KH2 so many times. You've used Stitch in 3. I've seen you do it a couple times, and you didn't even watch the movie. You don't even know about the most powerful line in Disney, bro.
They did put Inside Out in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my gosh, he just gonna go over it like that.
One
DuckTales.
shot.
That'd be funny. A Bug's Life would be fire. Alright.
I'm not. I think A Bug's Life is one of the worst Disney movies. I like it though, but I think it's one of the worst. No, I think it's the worst Pixar movie. I think all of Pixar's movies are good, but I think that's the worst one. I think that's good too. Dying a Good Dinosaur. Probably my least favorite Pixar movies.
Look, listen. You know what we need? We need Sweet Life and Zack and Cody, bro. That's what we need. Sweet Life and Zack and Cody. Make them a summon or something.
Bro, I can't attack. Well, okay.
You think Cars is better than Buzz Life? I ain't gonna lie to you.
First Cars,
I grew
yes.
up with it. The
Cars
first Cars
2's
kind
all-
of broken.
Cars 2's also, I'll say Cars 2 is up there for worst Pixar movies as well. But I think that,
Those 2 sucks.
I don't know, but for me, okay. What was his name? Finn, some?
Don't slander Bug's Life in my presence.
For me, it was just boring. My first experience with A Bug's Life ever, I hadn't watched it until like 2018, I think. My first experience, I remember my dad was like having surgery, and like I was just there, you know, taking care of him at like a hotel because he was like in town and stuff, and literally like while he was like sleeping, he was just doing a lot of sleeping. I was just there making him food and all that stuff when he was up, but I just binge watched Disney movies the whole time. So I was just catching up on stuff, and I watched The Bugs. I'm like, bro, this junk is boring. Zootopia, though? We need Zootopia in Kingdom Hearts.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I need
No,
Wally?
I'm not trying to be
yesterday.
depressed. No, bro. No, bro. I'm not trying to deal with that, bro. He in Smash. Go play with him in Smash, bro.
Come on, bro.
You already know I'm not trying to deal with that, bro. I'm not trying to cry in Kingdom Hearts.
I wonder how they would even
Kingdom Hearts
do
be
all
doing
this.
that anyway.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
bro,
gotta-
you know, y'all don't be crying at Kingdom Hearts.
He don't.
I don't got emotions though. We crying at Naruto
No,
though.
no. I've cried. I've cried in days.
One song, please.
I cried in days. I remember crying in days. But it was me crying laughter.
It's one of the most disappointing bosses in the game.
That's what I have. But, yeah.
Two playable characters in the Project Oath. What's Project Oath?
Oh,
You mean that like fake Kingdom Hearts thing people keep saying? Oh wait, no, you mean the Oath to Return thing. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Project Oath is a thing yet.
hear me out, bro. Extreme Goofy
Bruh.
movie.
I
As
just
a
got
mini
frame
game.
trapped.
Each time you go back to the world, it's a different skateboarding game, like a trick game.
Why would that
And
be
bam.
Why would that be a skateboard game, bro?
Because Extreme Goofy movies, the skateboard the skateboard.
I haven't
movie.
watched Extreme Goofy. I haven't watched the sequel. I only watched.
You
the
haven't
sequel.
seen
Bro, this is Prodigy. Y'all, why is he here?
Oh my
How he
gosh,
get
bro.
here, bro?
What is you? And you be getting on me about stuff I gotta watch. Bro.
Right,
Come
he
on,
don't be.
man.
He ain't watch Lilo and Stitch either, Jordan.
He ain't see what?
Yeah, bro.
Lilo and Stitch.
You seen Inside Out? Yeah.
Yes, I've seen Inside Out.
Not good. What the heck?
Those things don't even compare because Extremely Goofy movie, that's classic, bro.
Oh, you mean Avatar 2 in KH4? Yeah, we got that.
Bro,
Yeah,
Frozen 2
Frozen-
is like top 5 Disney movies ever.
Frozen 2 is Avatar based from Disney. That's all it is.
I never watched it.
It's so
That
good.
movie
Watch
raw.
Frozen 2.
No. That don't. You can't say that.
It's like can.
You still ain't watched Lilo and Stitch. Frozen 2 very recent.
So
At
who
least in the
cares?
last 5 years.
Honestly, stuff being more recent is a bigger excuse to watch it, especially
No, it's not.
especially on
Did you
social
at least
media.
watch the TV? Did you at least watch the TV show for Lilo and Stitch?
A little bit, not religiously.
Bro, so you ain't got no relationship with that series at all. You're kind
Nah,
of wild for that.
pretty much. It's one like the few. Goofy movie was one as well. I mean, Goofy movie's not that big. It's still it's more like social media big. It's definitely popular though. But Lilo and Stitch is one of like the few like super popular ones I haven't watched. Guys, how did this boss turn out like this? Remember when we saw this boss in a concept art in 2014? How did it become like this? How did we get to here? How is this the boss?
Bro, I'm on round 2 of this food right now, bro. Kind of hitting.
Good.
Alright, got finished. Cool. Kinda. There we go. This boss is better than any in KH2. You can have that, I guess.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
Oh, I want some.
Ow.
Sprite
It's that
cranberry.
time of the
Fine.
year. It's the thirstiest time
Mirror-
of the year, bro.
mirror.
I want Gravity Falls in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, mirror. It's no way.
Have either of you watched all of Gravity Falls?
Not all of it.
Oh.
Wait, don't you ever watch? Don't watch Gravity Falls? That could be the
If you watch-
cartoon.
if you-
That could be the cartoon deal we do.
No.
I will-
Don't
I
feed
will
into
binge
it.
all of it. I will.
No.
binge
How
all
many
of it if you
seasons are in
binge
Dragon
freaking-
Prince?
Just 4. I mean, they're like 9 episodes each.
No, yeah,
So
watch
it's like-
Gravity Falls.
It's a pretty short show. I mean, I will binge it if you binge Dragon Prince.
We do not talk about the live action version of
on-
Mulan. Thank you very much.
That's on Disney Plus, right?
Gravity Falls should be on Disney Plus. I think it's also on Hulu. That's why I watched it. Well, I was watching Gravity Falls as it was airing, but I rewatched it on Hulu.
Bro, y'all need to go watch
Finished Venom
Lilo and
6,
Stitch.
yeah.
Watch Lilo and Stitch.
That's like saying you haven't seen Lion King 1.5.
No, it isn't.
Okay, maybe not.
Yes, it is.
Have I seen
That's
that?
I think it's more like. I think it's more
sure?
like.
Oh.
Amphibia. What is Amphibia?
There's only 2 seasons of Gravity Falls? What?
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch.
That's a
spamming
short
it?
show.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
spamming.
Yeah, that's a short show. How many episodes are the season? I forget. They're like 20, right?
Yeah, finish the
It
video.
is 20.
Yeah. Gravity Falls is short as that.
Wasn't there a movie though?
No, but the last few episodes are very long. Weird Mageddon is long.
Sorry.
I mean, there's like 4 of them, and they're 25 minutes each. Or 2 of them are 25, the other ones are 24. So I mean,
Oh, okay. So they did order like that. Weird Mageddon was aired like together.
bro, this Neo Tooie art on my timeline.
You can't retweet it.
I can't retweet
Yeah, I
it,
know.
dude.
I know.
Y'all better be glad that I care about y'all, because I would spoil everyone.
No,
Yeah,
you can.
he used to.
Maybe for like a week, I would just say, I don't care. I'm supporting these artists, and I'm gonna retweet their work. But now I can't do that. All I do is like.
I'm happy I'm in the Cage community,
No.
and everyone in the Cage community plays everything immediately, so I don't have to worry about that stuff. Some people be slow though, but usually you guys know here on the channel we have like a 1 to 2 week grace period with spoilers whenever Cage stuff comes out.
They just sold Animal Crossing for Black Friday for $10
Where? The
at
freaking dollar store?
GameStop. At GameStop.
Alright, I gotta go to GameStop because I'm gonna
They
be
said-
out tomorrow.
They said you will be received. They said people who bought one will honor the $9.99 price you anticipated. It will reflect on your order as a $59.99 total with a $50 discount. In the event you ordered more than
Nah,
one,
bro. Was it like a mistake and they're just honoring it?
I think so. Yeah.
Because they did that once before with Assassin's Creed on Switch, where they just canceled everybody's orders. You know, because I got it too. But hold up, an Xbox Series X controller for $49? That's
Ooh.
kind of a steal. That's kind of a steal. That's a Series X controller. And a bunch of different colors too.
Ah, freaking fire
On
whip,
GameStop?
bro.
Love it. Oh, John, you saw how... Oh, hold up. Shin Megami Tensei 3 is finally less than $30.
Oh, I got it for
Somewhere.
$15 at GameStop. I got it in my house right there.
It's saying $19.99 for PS4 right now.
Oh, I got the Switch version.
I was thinking, oh, Deathloop for $25 on PS5. It's $25 on Humble Bundle right now. One game, if y'all need a game for your PlayStation and you want a really good story with some familiar voice actors, if you've played like Persona and other stuff like that, please play 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim.
I got it.
It's $19. That game has one of the best stories in video games in the last decade. I promise you. That story is freaking incredible. I will say it's super complicated. Like, I feel like you need a high IQ to understand it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But dang it, it's so good. All the material is there. So like, if you want to understand it, all the material is right freaking there in the game. You want to, experience it. The voice actors are freaking great, dude. Especially if you watch a lot of anime and, play video game like RPGs and stuff. You'll recognize a lot of the actors.
I messed up.
19 bucks, bros. 19 bucks. If you already, that's only if you've already bought Neo Tui. Because if you only have like 20 bucks in your pocket, buy Neo Tui because that game needs a sequel.
This boss is so cool. Especially after playing 0.2.
Such good deals right now. Yeah, I wasn't kidding. Hey, anybody want to pay 50 bucks for the Among Us Imposter Edition for PlayStation 5?
Neo 2 is
That
my
box
game of the
art.
year.
See, Neo 2 might be my game of the year. I don't think it's the best game I played this year, though. Out of the games that came out this year, I think so far it might be the best. Neo 2 and Tales of Arise are really freaking high up for me. I do think the best game overall I played and beaten this year was Chrono Cross, but that game came out, you know, over 20 years ago. So I'd probably give it to Neo 2. But Tales of Arise also was just so dang good, bro. They were both so good. But I already know I'm pretty sure Endwalker is gonna be better than both of them.
Ooh, for me, the best DLC I played was obviously Intergrade, but
Well, yeah, Integrate was pretty good too. I forgot they came out this year.
um, it's so hard for me to pick what I would. The Goldie will and I probably will feel the same way afterwards, but from what I've played, Deathloop was up there. I think it's Deathloop and Ratchet and Clank.
Probably
Ratchet and
Kenna.
Clank was good too.
Kenna for new games. For outside of that though, Tokyo Xanadu's up there. For one of my favorite games I've
Near
played this year.
Replicant too.
Prodigy, you're my favorite Cage creator, and you're one of the reasons why I keep pushing you YouTube. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Nice to try and inspire people to do things they wouldn't normally do.
Mira, stop reminding me of stuff that came out this year.
Alright guys, we're getting into the meat of the game. This is when the game gets good according to some.
Nope.
Hey, enough. Hey, yeah, hey, farewell.
Nope.
Yeah, hey,
What the heck?
hey, enough. Hey,
Give it up. Give it up.
you're done. Yeah, hey, farewell.
You wish. Take this. Give it up.
This corn is like sweet, but the seasoning is spicy. It's like,
You wish.
bruh. Hold up. Pretty sure they don't want this ASMR in their ears.
You wish.
How does the Spellweaver finish drive revenge value?
Nope. Nope.
Aqua has so much damage. I think Aqua should have been saved earlier in the story. Nope. I think that would have devalued the journey it took to find her. Yes, and also literally like they're showing right now, Aqua has no reason to not immediately find Ventus after being saved. Unless she was like unconscious or something, which is the only thing I could think of that would have made sense. But even then we wouldn't have gotten the scene with her being back in the realm of light with Sora, Riku, and them, which is a very heartwarming scene. But Aqua, why would Aqua not save Ventus immediately? might do another playthrough of the game just to familiarize myself with chest locations. I died a lot more in those last 2 worlds than I would have liked. For sure. I kind of feel like playing Smash.
How long have you known that I was with you? You did save me. I think you came along for a reason. I didn't make much of myself as a replica. I was a failure, and after you and Sora moved on, my body fell to ruin and the darkness took my broken mind. I was all ready to give up and let it happen. And then you showed up. You took that as a sign?
I like the Twitter thread, the Thanksgiving thread, people just rating each other's Thanksgiving
I'd rather
dinners.
face my end with you than in darkness. That's what you want? Yeah. But I'm not done yet. Got one last thing to see through. Take the time you need.
Wow! Look at all that new space to explore!
I'm sorry, I'm texting someone. I think I know why you skipped that the Sora and Kyrie cutscene. I've been skipping every cutscene. Whereas not doing a story playthrough. That's pretty much all it is. Alright. What the? I suck. I kind of want to play Smash right now. Like, I kind of want to save this world for another, like, stream. What the? I suck. Alright, yeah, this is definitely a D-Rust playthrough. Alright, question. How you guys feeling about this? That isn't even the direction, is it? No, yeah, it is. Bro, I suck. I'm so bad. I am literally the worst Kingdom Hearts player.
So you acknowledge I'm better than you.
Oh, not you. I ain't that bad. I ain't worst of all time now. But, how do you guys feel about us playing Smash? I might do a poll. I wish mods could do polls on YouTube. That's so whack they can't. Mass, you guys. There we go. I didn't equip. I did not equip my abilities. Dang it. I'm rusty. It's probably gonna take long because I don't have my abilities on for my gummy ship. Yo, Chimchi, thank you so much for the $20 donation. Happy Thanksgiving. Sorry you couldn't get with your fam, but you got the online one right on your corner. Go order some food. Thank you so much, Chimchi. I appreciate that. I did plan on ordering food today. I really appreciate the donation. You're so kind. I hope everyone else though is having a nice Thanksgiving, and I know I'm Pacific, so you guys might have already had your dinners and stuff. I hope it was well. Hope the food was cooked good. Your turkey was seasoned, and your mashed potatoes weren't dry. But hope you all had a good time today.
Dry mashed potatoes. Let's talk about that for a moment.
What?
Let's talk about that for a moment.
Mashed
Have
potatoes.
you ever heard of dry mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes gotta be moist. I mean, like, your mashed potatoes
It's
can't
mashed
be like
potatoes.
they can't be like a paste, you know? Like they gotta have like a little bit of some salt, maybe some pepper.
No, see, the thing is, you don't want lumpy mashed potatoes. That's what it is.
There you
You
go.
don't want lumpy mashed potatoes.
Look, bro, leave me alone. Look, I'm like only 20. I'm trying to get my life together. Trying to.
I can tell,
trying to
bro.
get-
You
trying to get
definitely ain't the
things right.
Iron Chef of the family, bro. I can definitely tell.
Hey, bro, you ain't no Iron Chef. Be quiet. Get out of here.
I was today, bro. I freaking.
What you cook? What all you cooked today?
I made a seafood boil.
Seafood.
You never had a seafood boil before?
Yeah, like in the bag.
Well, it's like you get like one of those big like aluminum tins, like a really big one, like like what you would normally put like a turkey in, and you had boiled all the different foods with different seasoning and stuff together, whether it's like little corns on the cob.
We did that for my sister's birthday.
sausage.
I know exactly what you talking about. We did it for my sister's birthday last year.
This is actually my first time having it, and that joint
It's good.
slaps.
Good. You gotta wear the gloves when you eat it though.
Yeah, because I'm definitely going barehanded right now, and I kind of regret it.
That sounds like that hurts. I'm not gonna lie.
It kind of does. I'm not gonna lie.
Because all them spices
Especially
is on your
crab in it.
hands. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about that corn earlier, because I was like, dude, the corn is so sweet, yet it has this
Bro,
freaking spice.
I haven't even eaten. I must have ordered food right now.
I'm about to say, bro. Get that Golden Corral, bro.
Bro, Golden Corral right near me. I definitely don't want no DoorDash from Golden Corral. That sounds awful. They're gonna be grabbing them.
No.
They're gonna be grabbing the food. You're gonna walk up there. I can imagine it right now. Like you walk up there, like, hey, I got my order, and like they walk through the line and stuff, and then they just come in there, grab the food with their hands, like placing it in a bag. They probably not. They probably got Golden Corral probably got a system. They probably got like people who just have a thing box ready for you or something. But imagine if it was like they just grabbing it and throwing it in the box. Like, alright, bro, here Golden Corral. That's how people be eating at Golden Corral. You see kids with ice cream and steak on their plate at the same time.
Bro, that dude, he's about to freaking get the mashed potatoes, grab a bunch with his hand, and just stuff it on the tray or something. That's freaking funny.
Back what I missed? None. You missed none. I don't think anywhere's really open today. Oh shoot. Understandably.
Hey y'all, did y'all see the boss baby in the Macy's parade?
I haven't watched a Macy's parade in years. I ain't gonna lie.
I saw Sonic there. Then I also saw Boss Baby, and I turned it off.
Yeah, there's not that many places open today. Huh. Oh, I can't really get a turkey meal anywhere.
Get it You shouldn't be eating turkey anyway. It's mid. Get a freaking ham or something.
I have other apps.
You're not gonna do that.
Turkey's boring. It's boring.
How's food boring? Just eat it.
It's
That's the most,
boring.
bro. That's the most
I hear you.
ignorant
How is-
statement I've
how is
ever
food-
heard in
that's
my
what I'm
life.
saying, bro.
Bro, what do you mean? How is food boring?
It's
You about to look at
boring.
something and be like, dang, that's boring.
That's probably the right.
I'm not
one.
gonna eat it though.
Water.
Like, come on,
Water.
like,
Atmosphere. Where's the pizzazz?
pizzazz, you make it pizzazz. We had a Popeyes
Mm,
turkey.
bro. Bro, if you don't give me something
Wait, you didn't say you had a
different for freaking
Popeyes turkey?
Thanksgiving,
Yeah, it's a Popeyes Cajun turkey. Like you buy the Popeyes turkey, like
them
not
Cajun
actually
spices be
from the
hitting though.
place
I'm not
cooked
gonna lie.
already. Like you still have to make the turkey. I ain't never heard somebody say. I understand. Say it. Just say it's nasty, bro. Like
It's the thing is, it's not nasty. I can eat it, but it's like, I don't know. Turkey, like the white meat in turkey is always just like, I don't know. I don't know.
No, you know.
It's boring.
You know. I guess I'm ordering.
Maybe I
a
don't want
burger.
to order from freaking Burger King. I know they're open.
Nope. Carl's Jr. only place open.
Those people hate themselves right now, bro. Make sure you check your food.
It's weird calling it Carl's Jr.
I'm used to Hardee's.
That's what I'm used to, bro. West Coast weird.
What happened to West Coast, Best Coast, huh?
Look, bro. That's only to irritate y'all.
He's over there lonely at the top of the world, bro.
Top of the world. What's the top? What's top about over here?
The peak time zone, bro. It's lonely at the top.
It's lonely. I don't know.
This crab is kind of hitting.
You know what else is kind of hitting?
No, you haven't told me yet.
These combos must have hit you with.
I'm about to hit you with these Timmy Turner loops.
I partially want to do some Thanksgiving Valorant, but I'm also like,
I want to play Valorant so bad.
I'm
I
also
haven't
like,
said anything.
I'm so scared to stream it because I feel like I'm gonna like hop on the mic and someone's gonna say a slur in my ears, but like happy Thanksgiving.
I'll just mute the audio.
Cause
I'll just mute the audio.
You know how I play Valorant? I need call outs.
I'll give you the call out.
Oh no, you won't.
I'll tell you what they said. If it means we can play Valorant, bro, I will do it.
Bro, everyone's gonna leave the stream. And I also want to embarrass myself. 'Cause I'm not good at the game.
You embarrass yourself every
Bro,
day,
if you
though,
don't
so
just
it's no
play the
different.
game, if you don't just play the game, bro, and just mute the chat audio.
Alright, play Smash with me.
Exactly,
yeah.
bro.
No, because I'm editing.
You can introduce your audience to
Bro, why you editing on
something new.
Thanksgiving?
Yes, I'm making a Thanksgiving special.
Oh, that's
I've
respectable.
been recording for hours though, so I feel that.
Bro, I hate being in the West Coast. Everybody is asleep at 9. That's how my friend. That's how my friend group would be. They're sometimes like that. Jordan be like that. Everyone else not really.
They think of me like an old man or something because as soon as it hits midnight, I'm like, all right, boys, I'm about to head out. But then in actuality, I'm on YouTube for the next 2 hours.
That's funny. I'm looking at this
Genshin
order,
Impact.
thinking about it. Oh, I gotta go on Genshin today.
No, bro. I shouldn't have said anything.
What?
Don't do it.
Why not? What's wrong with Genshin?
Your doctor prescribed you to stay away from Genshin Impact.
Yeah, I know a new event started today. I don't think I have it unlocked though. Alright, I'm gonna order my food. Alright, we're about to play Smash. Oh wait, the KH3 thing's winning now.
Bro, who voted KH3? Who did that?
Smash was winning at first.
Don't hop on Genshin. No, the doctor said nothing of the sort. I don't know, man. I heard him. Pretty sure he said it's bad for his skin, you know? You know, Prodigy gotta look good for the viewers, you know? Look at him.
Be quiet.
You think beauty sleep is the only thing that keeps him looking that good?
Bro, beauty sleep. Crazy.
We don't have that. What is that?
Crazy.
John
I can't
doesn't
believe
sleep.
I can't believe Jordan's lying to you guys on stream.
That's crazy, bro. I got caught.
I actually can't believe it. I never thought my friend would do that thing.
Someone get this man with a Honkai wave. Better yet, how about we get him playing Chrono Trigger for the Android Google Play Store?
Bro, we ain't
Dude,
thankful
that
for
food.
no. We ain't thankful for no Chrono Trigger. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like Jordan wants to like destroy me right now.
Were it not for the laws of this land. You know the rest.
Yo. Look, well, you know
Buying
we
a
are.
PC for Cage worth it.
You know we all. Yes. You know we are. Thankful for though. We thankful
No,
for that
don't.
Sora in Smash Bros.
No, bro.
Yes, we is.
We're thankful for Sora. We're thankful for Sora in freaking Super Smash Flash. John has not played anything Persona 5, so no, he hasn't played Strikers. I, on the other hand, am a bit more, cultured, and I have played Strikers.
Self-proclaimed. He's cool.
Self-proclaimed.
Sora. Jordan's culture, but he won't play a single fighting game.
I mean, exactly. We don't play bad games. Fighting games suck. You can't tell me that dang near majority of fighting games that come out aren't bad. You can't tell me that. That most of them aren't mid. You can't tell me that. Because it's true. You went into the played Sora and Smash anyway. Instead of playing Cage 3.
I was prepared to do it because it was literally winning, and then like I look back after like debating with you about mashed potatoes.
Y'all heard it here first, everyone. John said that your votes mean nothing. They mean nothing. Because I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway.
What the heck? Ah!
John hasn't played Skyrim. Only Persona games I played were Persona 3 Portable and 4 Golden. I like the way you think, Nara. Persona 4 Golden is one of the best games ever made. But what y'all should play, Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMO with a free trial, including the entire base game, up to level 60. Heaven's Ward as well, first expansion.
Alright, so this person mashes out of hit stun.
Also, Jordan, I heard what you said earlier. That just proves you're uncultured.
What do you
What?
say?
What?
Like, you can't tell me 90% of fighting games are bad.
Oh, okay, I heard
90%
that.
of fighting games, 90% of fighting games that are coming out are mid. You can't tell me that's not true because most of them that are keep coming out are mid.
Not true.
Oh, that's not true.
They're good.
Yes.
Bro, all the fighting games this year.
You
been
love that
pretty good.
online Demon Slayer? You love that
but I
online?
feel like
That's a
Demon
good
Slayer.
netcode?
But I feel like the
Demon
game-
Slayer like the only arena fire that released this year.
You like them you like getting on GG, bro?
On what?
I mean, Strive's a good
You like
game.
getting on Strive?
Strive's good, just
you like-
not personal
But-
like gameplay preference.
But Melty Blood came out though.
Right, Melty Blood came out.
Melty Blood, gas.
Nigga, All Stars gas. They just had problems.
Sora
with it.
came to Smash too.
Yep, that's another one.
No, I said fighting games that come out. That did not just come out. Smash did not just come out. Sora dropped, but that game didn't just drop.
No, the game.
It's still-
No,
it's still
no,
part of the
that.
culture.
It's disqualified.
Nah. The game just dropped. Sora came to Smash. Now the game's out.
No, bro. Disqualified.
That's D. So if I make this comeback, guys, I'm crazy.
Guilty Gear is peak though. The thing about Guilty Gear though, I get an even better experience
Xr's
just
peak.
looking at the artwork on. I get a better experience just looking at all the artwork on Twitter.
I think Xr's peak. Accent Core is pretty cool too. Strive, I.
Don't ever ask John to play Final Fantasy 13.
Why?
You remember what you said about Final Fantasy 13?
What do I say about it?
You're not gonna sit up here and act like you didn't
I
say that.
genuinely don't know like what I said about it.
Your experience when you first tried playing it?
Oh, how I turned it off because it was turn-based when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm down to play it though. Again, like that was me.
That game's not.
That was me being a
game's
dumb
technically
kid.
Not even turn-based. Not even technically freaking
I
turn-based.
mean, what? It was one no action game like I thought.
I hate freaking Zoomers so much.
Multi-bullet type Lumina, fun, but I don't have anyone to play with. I'd play with you. I want to get back into multi-blood soon. Literally, Mira, I was like playing multi-blood like it was like crazy, but then Sora came out, and you can't argue with that.
You don't play Guilty Gear? That's fine. But what you should play is the critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy XIV with a free trial up to the first expansion Heavensward and level 60.
Could play Genshin Impact.
No, you shouldn't. If you value your life, your sanity, and your rent, do not play Genshin Impact.
Hey, bro, they don't got rent. Not all of them.
And if they did, who cares about rent? I'm playing Genshin Impact.
Yeah, bro, it's about them pools. About them characters, about that Mona.
You about to pull this unemployment check if you don't stop playing Genshin Impact.
No, I ain't.
You should play Vanguard. That's what you shouldn't play. Wow, Vanguard is better than freaking the new Battlefield, which I'm very, very upset about. But what about Final Fantasy VII First Soldier? As the only one who has played that game in this call, it is a good game, and I'm glad they added controller support. Now they need to add keyboard and mouse support, and let it be native on PC. Mona, you say? Well, Mona is the only reason to play that game, so I will give you that. But other than that, don't play Genshin Impact. Play Final Fantasy 15. It's great. COD is better selling than all these games. What are y'all talking about? I mean, Call of Duty's gonna sell regardless of if the game is actually good or not. That doesn't really matter.
Like 2K.
It's true. It's true. I mean, some games sell well regardless if the game is good or not, because people are gonna buy those games anyway, and that's why the company they don't really care. They don't have to put as much effort into the games as they used to, because people are gonna buy it anyway. And they caught me like that a bunch of times. But and when they see that the game kind of sucks, they just don't really do anything to fix it, because there's a new one coming out next year anyway. Look at Black Ops 4, bro. Look what they did to our boy, bro. After the the GOAT, Black Ops 3, they followed up with freaking Black Ops 4 with how trash that game was, and they just gave up and made the next game, which was better. And they brought Cold War, so it didn't matter. It's critically acclaimed and free. While there's hate for Genshin, I don't actually hate Genshin. I played Genshin Impact the literal minute it came out. We were in a Discord call anticipating its release.
He's AR-20.
Hey, but to be fair, I put like over 100 hours in that game.
Yeah.
And then Final Fantasy 14 freaking consumed me. And if I had to choose between the two, I can, it's nothing personal.
Not a fan of how scummy
can't
and
improve
grinding Genshin can be sometimes. I definitely think Mihoyo has made some scummy decisions, but beyond that, I think like most of the stuff people complain about the game is only issues like 1,000 hours in. Like, if you're not above AR 45 in Genshin, you don't really got much to complain about with the game, to be honest. I genuinely think that. But if you are above AR 45, which I am, I'm like AR 57, then yeah, there's a decent bit to complain about in regards to content. But to be honest, they've been doing a lot with events. Like I missed all the events in the last update because I just couldn't keep up, and I had life stuff to deal with. So
Hold up. I'm gonna read this comment. Who do you think the strongest swordsman is? Pit from Kid Icarus Uprising, Link from The Legend of Zelda, Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, or Sora? This is not a fair thing because one, Pit does not stand a chance against any of these people. I'm gonna be real with you. He literally does not. I mean, he has the benefit of already being dead, so I guess he can't die again. But other than that, if you want to get technical here, literally none of them could do anything against Shulk if we're talking end game. I mean, he's literally one of those broken fictional characters technically. But if you were to exclude him or just go based off of, you know, before the end game, then I would probably say the closest would probably be between Link and Sora. Then you have to get technical. Which Sora are we talking? Page 1 Sora, you know, which Link we talking about? Breath of the Wild Link, you know, Twilight Princess Link, Majora's Mask Link, you know, we just gotta mix all of them up. And what are we doing? It just gets too complicated. They're all good. I mean, I'm definitely biased towards Shulk and Link, but I love Sora as well, and I'm not gonna act like he ain't one of the strongest swordsmen in video games, so when you think about their abilities, they just all have so much crap, you know. As long as Sora has magic, you know, he can just keep healing himself or pelting you with annoying offensive magic, you know, while you can literally kill Link and he could just keep coming back to life as long as he's got fairies in his pocket. You know, he has an unbreakable shield. He has a mask that literally turns him into a god killer. You know, it's just I mean, Shulk can literally rewrite reality. Anything he says can just become or not become anymore. So I don't know, all of them are pretty good. I mean, Cloud obviously too. I mean, he's really strong too. I mean, he did beat, you know, one of the stronger Final Fantasy characters. I think Final Fantasy VII in terms of like, the cast.
I'm trying to run up counter. It just like I literally just can't. Too much
I
startup.
don't think the cast of 7 is that strong, if I'm being honest with you.
I don't either.
And especially at least in comparison to even in their own series. I don't think even you know peak Sephiroth is anything to worry about in comparison to others. The Warrior of Light from 14, homie literally had a galaxy thrown at him, and you know, I mean that, and he just ate that. I mean, what are you gonna do against that? He's one of the strongest characters on Versus Battle.
Who honestly cares which characters are stronger? No one. It's just fun discussion.
No one is just, yeah, no one really cares. It's just fun to talk about.
Yeah, that's all these combos.
What about Pit? Isn't he strong? I mean, he's strong, but I mean, he's strong enough to fight off what he goes up against. But at the same time, you know, he has a lot of limitations. I don't think Pit being a swordsman is really his biggest forte. I think he's a knowledgeable fighter because he's had decades of experience, you know, and he is a general of an army. But at the same time, you know, because he also doesn't always just use sword fighting, especially if you're going by Kid Icarus Uprising when half the game is, you know, a shooter. So I still think he has a lot of good stuff, but I don't think he's very much. He's not destroying planets, you know, he's not rewriting reality. You know, he's not on that level, but he is strong. He is stronger than the average swordsman.
I've had decades of experience in facts, and you're wrong.
Oh, welcome to the stream, Jaden.
What's up?
Talking about strongest swordsman and stuff. That someone had left a comment saying, "Who do you think's the strongest swordsman? Link, Shulk, Cloud, or Sora?"
I'm gonna give it out of those to Shulk.
That's what I was saying. I said if you want to get technical, none of them is doing nothing against Shulk. But if you wanted to exclude him or just go based off of before end game, you know, then it might be to somebody else.
Shulk can do whatever he wants. He can say you're gone, and you're gone.
Yeah. What about Kirby? Well, Kirby could beat Shulk.
I fought none but zoners today. No,
See, I think the fun derives from.
What?
Sora has so much trouble getting in on projectiles, bro. Especially Samus. That's rough. Samus's down B is absurd. You cannot catch him falling because of that. What do I do? Well, I don't know what to do. I tried the Tales of Arise demo. I wasn't that big of a fan of it, but I hear the full game's way better, so I might try it. But I'll probably play other Tales games first. I'm dead. I don't know why I hold lock on. Alright, this is gonna be rough. Alright. Might not be a smash day. Doing bad. I'm comfy enough to go for edge guards against me now. I hit with the confirm. Definitely running that back. Play ahead in time. I played ahead in time. Pretty good. One and done. I can't believe I hit him from there. That's crazy. What the heck? Fastball's not coming out. Yeah, that's rough. That's very rough for Mac. A random question. What do you all think is the most annoying character to fight in this game? Most annoying character to fight in general? I don't know. Most zoners are annoying for me. So like Samus is up there. Steve. I don't know. There's anyone who could just kind of camp. Might be Sonic. Yeah, it might be Sonic. I don't like fighting Sonic. But I am going to end the stream for now. Must have give me some food. Chill for a little bit, and I will be back later because I am participating in a tournament tonight for Smash, and I'm going to chill and do that with you guys. So if you guys want to see that happen, then we might also finish the rando run that night as well. And I plan on doing some other streams of me just doing the chest route so I can understand exactly what the chest locations kind of like are in the game, so I can formulate some strats. Even though I know the rando isn't fully out yet, just the chest, I wanna get to it, you know. I wanna get I wanna secure a route, get some in mind, and we'll mess around with that. But I will talk to you guys later. Peace out, you guys. Bye. Hey, no, Gamer Blake, your Sonic is cool. I didn't mind fighting your Sonic. It's mostly the Sonics is just runaway spin dash. Those are the Sonics I hate.
His Sonic toxic, bro.
His Sonic was fun to fight.
No, his Sonic.
Yo, Blake, you should have heard them in the call. Because I was with them in the call when you were playing them. They were like, bro, this Sonic, dog, this Sonic's insane. This Sonic's crazy. And you were just, I guess you were just cooking them for like a long time. And then I joined. I was like, alright, bro, I gotta see how good this guy is. And you were pretty good.
Bro, literally, he's the only one online, if not in tourney, that plays neutral with Sonic. And I don't know how to fight Ultimate Sonic because I don't really play that like in tourney. So like, yeah, like I was just like, bro, he's actually playing neutral with Sonic. Usually I'm used to like Herder, down B, spin dash, spin jump dash, but like, no.
That's how Sonic plays every character. That boy just be camping. But anyhow, I'm not going to disrespect him. I'm sorry. His Sephiroth's fire. That's the best character.
I'm tired of him, bro. He keeps lying to y'all.
Your Sephiroth's the only character where you don't just run away.
He literally, yeah, because all you do is mash.
Bro, I mash! Yeah, every time I hit you. Bro, every single time I hit you, you press a button. You're never not pressing a button when I hit you. Nah, bro. Nah, we end this shit.